Yo, what is good, everybody? What is good, family? We are here. Sunday night football, man. Eagles, Cowboys. Crazy weekend for the city of Philadelphia, man. Philadelphia Phillies. They reached the NLCS. They knock off the defending champions, Atlanta Braves. 3 games to 1. First game is on Tuesday. Don't know what time yet, but we will be on for that. Uh, Eagles flying high right now, 5-0, going against the 4-1 unexpectedly. Cowboys. It's going to be a good game, man. Dallas got a top-notch defense. Offense has been so-so, but they've been getting through. Eagles offense, defense been spectacular. Offense is like a offense hasn't been as explosive as the first 3 weeks, but they still been putting up plenty of yards, plenty of points. Definitely been efficient. No, really not. They really haven't had a whole bunch of turnovers, which is nice. That'll always get you over, especially with a defense that takes the ball from the defense as much as the Eagles do. But yeah, man. So let me go ahead and get everything set up. Hit the like button, subscribe. We definitely here for all the smoke. It's definitely going to be a good one. You see, I got my green background for the birds, as I did for the Phillies during their game. So definitely definitely hit the like button, subscribe. Let me get this thing set up, get it situated. I'm starting a tad bit late. Let me see here. Let me know in the chat who y'all got winning too. Let me know in the chat who y'all got winning. From background music. I got some background music for us now. Trying to step my game up. So once the game come back on, I'll go ahead and bring up the game audio. And let me know in the chat how the game audio sounds throughout the stream, how my audio sounds, how the background music audio sounds while we at commercial break. Let me see here. Bang. Gamecast. Do that again. Bang. What's going on with my stream? I don't know what that was about. Yeah, but it's gonna be a big game, man. For me personally, man, this gonna be a toss-up, man. But I got 20-17 Eagles. 20-17 Eagles. Dallas don't allow a lot of points, but I don't think Dallas, their offense is going to be good enough to, compete with the Eagles offense. So I got it 20-17. It's going to be a close one. It's going to be a lot of hard hitting too. I'm curious to see what that matchup between AJ Brown and Trayvon Diggs is like. I want to see what this Dallas defense, especially that front seven, can do with this Phillies run game. If you stop Philly's run game and force it in Jalen Hurts' hand, then they might have a chance. But you got to stop them hogs up front first. You got to stop the men across that O line first. So they got one of the best O lines, if not the best O line in the game. So we'll see what the Eagles going to do. We got to stop Dallas from scoring in their first drive. They have a tendency to put up points in their first drive. So we're gonna see how it's gonna play out. But game is on. Let me go ahead and bring in the game audio. We take it from there.
In the lead. He's sacked by Carson. And a guy who came out of nowhere. Cooper Rush. But can't seem to lose. Touchdown. They're ready, and we're ready.
Yes, sir. We definitely ready.
With the whole country watching.
We definitely ready.
Sunday night.
It's crazy.
Eagles, Cowboys.
And it's thank you, longtime Eagles fan Bradley Cooper sets the scene for us here in South Philly tonight. Cooper was there when the Eagles won the Super Bowl 5 years ago. So was another longtime Eagles fan, the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, here tonight and a moment ago leading the crowd in a rendition of Fly, Eagles Fly. Pre-game tradition gets us set. More on the Cowboys quarterback story. Here's Melissa Stark.
Mike, Cooper Rush told us after their week 1 loss to the Buccaneers, it wasn't until he went in the locker room and found out that Dak Prescott had broken his thumb that he realized what this meant for him. He only had one NFL
All right, here we go.
in 5 years to that point. So he knew that this was the biggest opportunity of his career. I asked him how
Cowboys got Michael Gallup back.
He said, other than a couple of extra
I'm a personal fan of his, man. He is nice. Michael Gallup, he is nice. I wish the Eagles could have got a hold of him this offseason.
Easy guy to root for. He has a quiet nature, but he's a guy's guy, and he's done everything right. Dak's advice to him, don't change a thing. Dak told me that Cooper's the guy who's helped him get ready all these years, so he was prepared for this. And tonight, he's looking to keep the Cowboys' win streak alive.
And make it 5 in a row, Melissa, for Rush. And for Mike McCarthy's team that starts a game behind Nick Sirianni's Eagles, who were swept by Dallas last year in his rookie season. And congratulations, Brian Daboll and the Giants sitting there at 5-1. NFC East is loaded. A Cowboy win tonight. We'll have a 3-way tie atop the division. We always used to say you never rebuild it, but no one was expecting this from the NFC East. Meek Mill, dreams and nightmares. He's getting the crowd charged up. First Lady, Meek Mill, all in the same 90 seconds. Only the NFL and only Philadelphia.
Now, if Rocky runs on the field, we'll have the trifecta.
That's right. The toss was won by Philadelphia. They deferred.
All right, so Cowboys get the ball first. Cowboys get the ball first. Let me see something. Let me see something, defense.
For the Phillies, who are on their way to the National League Championship Series. But they've got Dallas in town, so they'll dip into the reserves. Jake Elliott, ankle injury, missed last week. He's back. Devontae Turpin is the return man for the Dallas Cowboys. Overcast. Rain should hold off till after midnight. Temperature just in the upper 50s. And what a scene. We're ready for the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Here we go. Kickoff. Let's go.
And off we go from South Philly.
He's going to take it out at the goal line. Oh, he stumbled.
As he gets to the 15-yard line, it'll be a long field for the Dallas offense.
All right, so Cowboys at the 16. First and 10.
Central Michigan. Ezekiel Elliott, the Ohio State University. C. Lamb, Oklahoma.
Noah Brown, Ohio State University.
Michael Gallup, Colorado State. Jake Ferguson, Wisconsin.
Tyler Smith, Tulsa.
Connor McGovern, Penn State. Tyler Biadasz, Wisconsin.
Zach Martin, Notre Dame.
Terrence Steele, Texas Tech.
The big late headline, Dalton Schultz, they thought was going to play his out.
Oh, Dalton Schultz out.
Last few weeks.
Reverse. CD Lamb.
First down, gets to the edge.
About an 8-yard gain. End around for CD Lamb. He's 2nd and 2. They trying to get this defense going side to side, not forward.
In Minnesota last year, all 4 this year. 13th quarterback to start his career, 5-0 in the Super Bowl era. You don't remember the backstory, undrafted out of Central Michigan, 5th year in the league. Career starts 6 tonight.
2nd and 2 for the Cowboys.
Lamb got it. Elliott is the back. Rush's first throw is knocked down. Intended for CD Lamb. Covered on the inside.
Pass behind the receiver. Knocked down by the linebacker. 3rd and 2.
About that, a way to start for Kazir White. You end up with one of the best inside receivers in all of football, and your linebacker makes a play on him.
3rd and 2. At the own 24-yard line.
will take run inside.
Wow. 1 yard gain.
Josh Sweat is playing well on the defensive end.
4th and 1. Cowboys going to punt.
3 and out for the Cowboys.
3 and out. 3 and out.
That's the difference.
Eagles D-line stand up.
Sweat is going to come slamming down there. Now, if that is Dak Prescott, maybe he's not so quick to that handoff right there. At some point, you see him playing.
4th and 1. Cowboys punting.
Rush, keep one around the edge.
3 and out for the Cowboys.
This Philadelphia defense has been outstanding in the first part of this season. 7th in points allowed, 4th in yards
I do
allowed.
not like our daggone punt returner, man.
Catch the punt of Brian Anger.
I swear I'm not a fan of his.
Anger, the Pro Bowl punter from a year ago. It's away a really nice kick.
Jeez, good punt. Good punt. Good punt.
And he gets a little above his average. 13-yard return to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Jalen Hurts, Channelview High School. Miles Sanders, Penn State. AJ Brown, Ole Miss. Wes Watkins, Athens High School.
Devontae Smith, Alabama.
Dallas Goddard, South Dakota State.
Jordan Mailata, Jeff Stoutland, University. Landon Dixon, Humon Elementary.
Jason Kelsey, Cincinnati.
Isaiah Marvel, Oregon State.
Lane Johnson, Groveton High School.
You heard Mailata, the Aussie, say Stoutland University. It's Jeff Stoutland, the offensive line coach, will develop their offensive line. A bit
1st and 10 for the Eagles on the own 29.
Story this year for the Eagles. From the 29, Hurts' first throw is
Come on, AJ Brown. Damn drop already.
Big acquisition in the offseason. So the numbers for Jalen Hurts have been good. 10 total touchdowns. And the number to watch there is 68%. He's improved his completion percentage first 5 games. Star in college at Alabama, then Oklahoma, 2nd-round pick. Started 4 games as a rookie. Full-time starter last year. Got
2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
By Tampa in the wild card, but second full year as a starter has been terrific to start with. 2nd down, inside throw, and on the run. It's complete to Devontae.
Nice. 14-yard gain. 1st down. 1st down, Eagles.
Micah Parsons is the one that everybody's going to be paying attention to on the outside. So they go to the very quick pass game. Basically, if you're going to play 6 up on that defensive line, which they will play 5 and 6 up quite a bit, that means these receivers have to win one-on-one quickly, and they did.
Every snap, awareness of 11 and 1. Miles Sanders the back. Hurts back to throw. Pressure comes up.
Wow, swallowed him up. Wow. They collapsed the pocket on him. 2nd down.
That's his 5th sack of the year.
Goodness gracious.
It looks like the start of the 4x100 relay when these guys are playing on the defensive line. Watch how far he has to go in order to get there. These guys are just constantly moving.
Goodness gracious, man. They was there too. Wasn't nobody open.
If you're playing quarterback back there, it just looks like so frenetic in front of you.
That's a loss of 9. 2nd and 19.
2nd and 19. And Hurts will throw it inside. Brown again.
Good pickup. Good pickup.
Brown got the sack yardage plus a couple back. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8. Good pickup.
AJ Brown has made a difference on this team, hasn't he? He just looks the part. And the thing that I like so much about AJ Brown is he's given them that presence over the middle of the field. He's made more yards on slant routes than anybody in the National Football League. And when he makes a catch like that, you better bring your big boy pads to get him down.
Like that matchup, too. A.J. Brown, Trayvon Diggs. How much will they see of each other tonight? Kenneth Gainwell's the back. 3rd and 8. Dallas brings a twisting 4. Hurts lost it.
Wow. He overshot A.J. Brown. 4th down.
Drive 1 first down for
4th down. Eagles is punting.
That's a big miss. That was an easy one there. He's made some really good throws throughout the course of the season, but that's one he'd like to have back.
Aaron Sipos, the Aussie, is the kicker. Devontae Turpin back deep to receive. Turpin had a kickoff and a punt return in the preseason in the same game, and everybody's been on him. So he's had very few good looks at returns this year. But he's got that knack to turn a kick into a big play.
Good punt.
Run to go get that
Good
one. He's
punt
got some space
at the 12.
Turpin turns it upfield quickly, thrown down at the 24-yard line. The tight end, Jack Stoll, in tackle.
All right, so each team has a drive. Each team couldn't put no points up on the board. Once we come back from commercial break, it'll be Dallas's ball at their own 24, 1st and 10. Score 0-0. Score 0-0. We definitely got to get it to where Jalen Hurts hit that guy on 3rd down, man. These are the plays he got to make. He got to hit those open guys. He got to hit the open guys, man. Got to hit them open guys in this game, man. You cannot miss those. They're going, like they said, they're going to force him to pass the ball. They want to see Jalen Hurts beat him with his arm, so they're going to force it. They're going to force it. So you gotta connect, man. You gotta connect. This is where you put your big boy pants on right now.
Is brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. By BetMGM, the king of sports books. Please gamble responsibly. By AT&T 5G, fast, reliable, secure. And by the all-new Subway Series menu with 12 irresistible subs. Like we said, it's been a long weekend. They've been going since Friday with the Phillies across the street. Those of us lucky to get a ticket to Citizens Bank Park. What a weekend to be over there and watch the Phillies beat the Braves a couple of games, make it to the NL Championship Series. Lots of Phillies uniforms.
All right, 1st and 10. Cowboys from the own 24.
Of the Eagles tonight. Drive 2 for Dallas will start from the 24-yard line. The extra lineman Farniak in the backfield. Tries to pave a path for
That 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7.
Defense.
Jordan Davis, University of Georgia. Fletcher Cox, Kansas City High School. Javon Hargrave, South Carolina State.
Josh Sweat, Florida State.
Hassan Reddick, Temple University.
TJ Edwards, Wisconsin.
James Bradbury, Sam.
Avante Maddox, Pittsburgh.
Marcus Epps, Wyoming.
CJ Gardner Johnson, Florida.
Darius Big Play Slay, Roosevelt High School.
Top 10 in all the big categories.
Cowboys 2nd and 7, empty set.
Turnovers forced coming into this 6th week. 2nd and 7, rush, flush, throws on the incomplete.
20 Pollard, catch at the sticks, 1st down.
More and more of the offensive action as
1st and 10 for the Cowboys.
Elliott man that backfield spot. First down was first down of the night.
Well, he's not Jalen Hurts, but he can get out and do a little dance. That was nice by Cooper Rush. Felt the pressure coming from Sweat on the backside and just eases out there.
Yeah.
And this is what he has done. I mean, it has not been spectacular, but he hasn't made any mistakes, really. And he just keeps putting this team in position.
1st and 10. Cowboys at the 35.
From the 35.
That's offsides. That's offsides.
Has 15 in the first down. That flag thrown at the line of scrimmage.
What's that all about?
Check that now on the far side.
Looks like Hassan Reddick may have jumped a bit.
What's the second? It's 2 flags. Offsides.
Flags thrown, one by where the ball ended up.
There are 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Offside.
Holding.
Defense number 7.
Holding.
Illegal block in the back.
No, okay.
Offense number 88. Those fouls will offset. Replay. First down.
See Reddick right at the top of the screen up there. He's going to jump with the motion. These guys are so amped up out here. You could just feel it. We were down on the field before the game.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a block in the back.
That would be a block.
There was no need to do that, CD. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys at the 35. Replayed it down.
Now the Eagles in that 5-down line.
Stop Pollard and try to cut it back to the left, and you're not going anywhere when that guy gets his hands on you.
All right, 2-yard gain, Tony Pollard. 2nd and 8 for the Cowboys.
6'6", 336, first-round pick, and really good.
Really good. And watch him just extend his arms out, gain control of yardage to center, and just do whatever he wanted to do. When you go into that 5-man line, which is why I pointed out, it creates those one-on-one opportunities, which means that Tyler Biotic is going to have to block that guy all night long, and he is alone.
Run physique.
It is Elliott to the right side.
Little 3-yard gain.
3 yards, the 40 yards.
3rd and 5 for the Cowboys.
For Dallas in this 4-game stretch. Solid defense in every drive possible with a kick. Don't turn it over. With Kellen Moore, this was the top scoring offense in the league last year. It's different, but sometimes that's good coaching. You find different ways to be successful. Matching wits with Jonathan Gannon. Young and talented
3rd and 5 for the 3rd and 4 for the Cowboys at their own 41.
There's going to be a lot of space in the middle of the field in this defense if they can take advantage.
Rushing 4 on 3rd and 4.
Wow, good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Epps came flying out of nowhere to knock it down. 4th and 4. Cowboys punting.
You'll see they're going to get into this single linebacker look, but watch all the space in the middle of the field. That's where the Cowboys have to be able to take advantage against this defense.
That's great defense.
Because if they can get lined up and get their pass rush going and you can't attack that part of the field quickly, you're going to have a problem.
First kick for Anger was 60 yards. We'd like 1 or 2 less this time around. Push up the middle. Got rid of it.
Good punt.
Hubby's going to let it go, and it goes
touchback.
A yard too far.
Eagles starting from their 20.
59 and no return. Jalen Hurts in the bird.
All right, so Eagles slow down the Cowboys. They got 1 first down, and that was it. So after the commercial break, it'll be 1st and 10. Eagles from their own 20 after the commercial break.
I
time. Don't miss the new hit series Quantum Leap, Mondays 10/9 Central on NBC and streaming the next day on Peacock. Of course, the Philadelphia Art Museum. Everybody runs up the Rocky Steps. You did?
I did.
You did? You mentioned it in our meeting. You inspired me. I went this morning. Melissa Stark did. Terry McCauley would have if he was here.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 20 for the Eagles.
Super Bowl referee, our rules analyst, on board as always. Eagles start drive 2 at their own 20. The back is Boston Scott. They'll take to the left for
about 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. 2nd and 8.
DeMarcus Lawrence, Butler, Community College. Quentin Bohanna, Kentucky. Oso Digizua, UCLA.
Who?
Dornthal Strong, Kansas.
Michael Parsons, Penn State.
Leighton Vander Esch, Boise State.
Anthony Brown, Purdue.
Jordan Lewis, Cass Tech. Jaron Curse, Clemson. Donovan Wilson, Texas A&M.
I don't know none of these safeties.
They have played very good football. 5 touchdowns allowed in 5 games.
Easy. Tampa, 62.
Late change by Hurts, got everybody set in time. Pressure comes, he got to the right play. On the run, it's Jack Stoll, the second-year tight end out of Nebraska.
Good.
Will stop the journey at the 43-yard line.
Good game. Good game.
Gain of 21 for the Eagles.
21-yard gain. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 21-yard gain. That was definitely good for him. That was a good job. He saw, he made the proper read too.
Big pickup, but big props that time to Jalen Hurts, knowing exactly
that was a good read.
What he was going to see and taking advantage.
And Trayvon Diggs out, being checked.
1st and 10.
Staff.
Eagles at the own 43.
Stoll's second catch of the year. Miles Sanders runs to the left. Stopped by Lewis.
Goodness, you can't run backwards, man. You can't run backwards, man. You had 5-6 yards. You ran backwards. 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 for the Eagles.
This is a running team. Let's not make any mistake about that. So they were reading Parsons.
I don't know why he ran backwards. Don't run backwards. Please don't run backwards.
To make up for it, make the tackle.
Second, he got a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6.
Kelvin Joseph, number 1, has come in.
Eagles at the 46-yard line.
Digs out. 2nd and 6. Dallas brings 4 inside.
Ooh.
Nearly intercepted, but Stoll.
Ooh.
He's got the first down.
You got to watch that. 1st down.
I thought Jordan Lewis had this one. I mean, he was sitting right there. He was basically baiting the throw, and there comes Diggs back in the game.
1st and 10 at the Cowboys 45. Dallas got it with a drop, man. This dude, man. It's always something with him. It's always something. He always dropping something.
It's really interesting how they're doing some
2nd and 10. God damn.
Kind of stuff. So they're going now all the way across. A lot of times they would run a slant and get it in behind that linebacker, but now they're going with the tight end all the way across. That one tipped.
Oh, it was tipped
by Parsons, and it just messed up Goddard.
Who else?
Yeah.
2nd and 10. It wasn't all his fault.
One of them on the field. He lines up in so many places and gets to so many other places. 2nd and 10. Hurts firing to the outside. This one's caught Devontae Smith with a shake. But Leighton Vander Esch is over there.
All right. 5-yard gain.
We'll have 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 5.
We're already seeing signs of the big 3, right? Those big 3 receivers for Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 436 yards on the season. Devontae Smith with so many flashy plays down the field. For a guy that's not very big, he is tough and aggressive. And on the outside, Chris Watkins. And, of course, we've been seeing Dallas Goedert here as well.
3rd and 5. They go on man coverage.
Zach Pascal in motion, 3rd and 5. The inside give it to Gainwell. Not going to go very far at all. Just a yard or 2.
3rd and 3. 2-yard gain. 3rd and 3.
I got words exchanged in the post-play conversation with A.J. Brown and Trayvon Diggs. And a feeling that's going to be a storyline through the night. 4th down.
Yeah, Diggy Zuwa here is going to make the play, and This defensive line is much more of a speed element. They probably thought they were going to catch him in some kind of stunt, but here go the Eagles.
All right, Eagles going for it on 4th down. 4th and 3. 4th and 3 is man coverage.
They need 3.
It's definitely man coverage.
Hurts, Brown, first down a lot more.
Good play. Good play.
Needed 3, got a dozen. Drive stays alive.
Good play.
So they're going to read
First down, Eagles. Good play.
This is the best way to play somebody like that. Instead of blocking him, just read him. So once the receiver, Brown, gets past him, they know they have the free play. It's a tough offense to stop. It really is.
First down, they go back to the ground. Kenneth Gainwell inside.
Gainwell, 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2. Good run.
This Eagles offense is very good about jumping the ball quick, just keeping you on your heels after a momentum-changing play.
There we go. There's the big power play right down inside. Big stud Landon Dickerson in there. They're going fast here.
They'll throw it to Quez Watkins on the edge. Shy of it. Jordan Lewis over there with the tackle. Looks like we'll have 3rd and a yard coming up. 2.5 to go in this first quarter.
He got like a half a yard. So 3rd and 1.
Part of this offense is Dan Quinn looks on and tries to figure one out. Oh, here goes their sneak.
There you go. First down. QB sneak. First down.
Sneaking, but Hurts, very strong power lifter, squats 600 pounds. They just put a couple folks behind him and let's go.
Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to jump over the pile because it does you no good. You got a guy, you just said, he squats 600 pounds. What are you going to do with that? So he has just been almost unstoppable. And, of course, the Eagles now with 2 players in behind to give them a push.
1st and 10. And the Cowboys 16.
We went to Rugby 101 last week. So the first down picked up Miles Sanders, top of the screen.
They all in man coverage, too. Cowboys in man coverage.
And for the 16 Hurts, a design run here.
Come on, man.
Good read by Chauncey Golston, the second.
It's 5 guys on the line. You can't run that. 2nd down. Loss of 2.
Makes a big play on first down.
Yeah, and I think
QB design run.
Always fun to watch with the Dallas Cowboys is that they're so fresh. They rotate fresh bodies in there. Every time the Philadelphia substitutes, you'll see the Dallas defense substitute. And because of that, they're able to keep up the pace that they play with, which is literally amazing to watch.
2nd and 12 from the Cowboys 18.
Moving opening quarter. Hurts looking deep, pressure on the move. He will just get rid of it.
Those are the way. Smart play. 3rd and 12.
Initial pressure by DeMarcus Lawrence, who started that charge inside. There are, like you said, Chris, a lot of different guys, a lot of twisting, use the speed. They're a handful.
But Lawrence this time, just a straight shot. And it's got to be so frustrating for those guys, right? I mean, you get somebody that can move the way that Hurts can move. But this is exactly what the Dallas Cowboys play for here. These 3rd and long situations, they think they
3rd and 12
every time. So now the Eagles come out in a spread. So
they in man coverage. Cowboys in man coverage.
Micah Parsons on the edge closest to you. Hurts steps up, throws underneath. A lot of space for Brown to get. He will not get there. He'll be 4 yards shy.
8-yard gain. 4th and 4.
Among the Cowboys on the stop. Let's see if Nick Sirianni lets the quarter end. And
the disguise of Dan Quinn, the winner that time. They showed man coverage, drop into a zone.
Oh, yeah, it was on.
Give you a little 7-yard play. No problem.
Keep the offense out. They don't have to run a play here.
4th and 4. Look like they're going for it. 10 seconds left.
Let's see. Did they catch him in the neutral zone with the movement? That's why we see teams come up to the line of scrimmage and just cause that
might be false start.
Potentially on the defensive side.
That's going to be false start.
Robin De Lorenzo, the down judge, coming in. She threw the flag in conversation with John Hussey. Left tackle tries to catch the defensive end in the neutral zone.
Wow. Wow.
Go on Dante Fowler, and the chest piece move works for Sirianni.
Yeah, Goddard's going to go in motion, and everybody's on their toes, get across the line. That's a nice job there by Mailata, and really, that's a mistake you just cannot make. Look, Sirianni goes, told you it'd work.
That's why Philly likes him.
All right.
The other end will be first down.
End of the first quarter. Score still 0-0. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be first and goal for the Eagles after an offsides penalty on 4th and 4 from the Cowboys. So once we come back, it'll be 4th and goal for the Eagles. Score 0-0 going into the second quarter.
Head coach Mike McCarthy and a big penalty by the defense right there. What do you want to see going forward?
Well, obviously, we've got to hold them out of the end zone right here. That's our focus.
And offensively, just one first down. How do you get the offense going?
Well, I mean, obviously, just staying favorable down at distance. You know, we were short on the first drive, but I'm fine with the start.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, Melissa, thank you. They only ran 8 plays in that fast-moving first quarter. Had it for 2 drives. The Eagles in the middle of a very long drive that took half.
First and goal.
We play 15 coming up. And first and goal for Nick Sirianni's team from the 5.
First and goal from the 5.
Jalen Hurts 8 of 12 here to start this one. He's already targeted A.J. Brown on 5 of those 12 passes. Watkins in motion. Sanders on the run.
Sanders, touchdown. Touchdown. Eagles get on the board. Eagles get on the board. Eagles get on the board. Miles Sanders with the touchdown run. Damn, he just stood him up. Kelsey came in and sealed it off. Gave him a big lane to run through.
Kelsey inside. Ooh, I'd run that way too.
Extra point.
The Eagles do so much damage. Jake Elliott injured his ankle, missed the Arizona.
7-0 Eagles. Miles Sanders with the touchdown.
15 plays and 80 yards.
All right, so Eagles after that penalty, they come right in the second quarter. Give it to Miles Sanders. He plows it in for a touchdown. Eagles up 7-0. After we come back from commercial break, Eagles will be kicking it off to the Cowboys. We'll see what the Cowboys can do from there. Eagles up 7-0. Eagles stats. Jalen Hurts, 8 for 12, 77 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing yards. Boston Scott, 1 rush for 2 yards. Miles Sanders, 2 carries for 9 yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 2 carries for 11 yards. Jalen Hurts, 2 carries for 0 yards. Receiving, Jack Stroll, 1 catch for 21 yards. AJ Brown, 3 for 30. Devontae Smith, 2 for 18. Dallas Goedert, 1 for 8. Quez Watkins, 1 for 0. Not really too much going on the Cowboys side. Cooper Rush, 1 for 3 for 8 yards. Rushing, Ezekiel Elliott, 2 for 5. Tony Pollard, 2 for 5. CeeDee Lamb, 1 for 8. Receiving yards, just Tony Pollard, 1 for 8. So it's lopsided right now. More dominant team right now with Sean, which is the Eagles. So
during the Premier League visit this weekend. And next weekend, it's Chelsea and Man U. Tight battle there for the 4th spot on the table. You'll see it on NBC Peacock, 12:30 Eastern. Rebecca Lowe sampled the cheesesteak, which she said she wouldn't do. But the Fan Fest was outstanding in front of City Hall in Philadelphia this week.
Eagles kickoff.
Kickoff, no return.
Touchback.
And a long field for Cooper Rush.
Eagles, Cowboys from their own 25.
Speaking of drives, here's Cooper's path to Dallas. He was born in Charlotte, Michigan, not too far from the state capital, Lansing. Good high school career, 4-year starter at Central Michigan, 2nd in the Mid-American Conference all-time in passing yards, but he went undrafted, signed with Dallas, hung around the roster, the 3, the 2, and then last year, the chance to fill in for Dak Prescott, wins on Sunday Night Football in Week 8, and now this year with Prescott out.
All right, let's see something. Let me see what this offense is about for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 from the 25. Play action. Going through the middle. Wow. Interception. He threw it in coverage. You cannot just squeeze it in coverage. Eagles pick it off. The last thing the Cowboys want is a shootout.
The biggest difference in Philadelphia this season has been the play of these cornerbacks. It's the best cornerback
Bradbury.
I've seen.
He made a good play. Tip drill. That's all you gotta do. Tip drill right in the air. Tip drill. Goodness gracious.
Has just changed this defense because it allows them to do so much more inside. They can bring pressure. They can use the 5-man fronts. Those 2 corners have just been
Eagles 1st and 10 from the Cowboys 44-yard line.
So a great opportunity for Hurts and the Eagles to the 44-yard line.
Miles Sanders, good run. 9-yard gain. Good run, Miles Sanders.
Earlier, this is the quarter that the Eagles have just dominated this season, and they're looking like they're going to do it again.
Yeah, they really are. And speaking of domination, if this Philadelphia Eagles offensive line can get it going like this and get that inside running game going with
Eagles 2nd and 1.
Read options and RPOs that come off of it, as good as Dallas' defense is, it's going to be a long night.
Injured Cowboy Quentin Bohanna is down. He missed last week against the Rams with a shoulder injury. Back in the lineup, athletic training staff out to look at him. And we'll be back in 30 seconds after this from AWS.
All right, so quick little 30-second timeout. Injured player on the field. 2nd and 1 for the Eagles after the Cooper Rush interception.
So Bohanna comes off. The Eagles will have 2nd and less than a yard. Bohanna did not get the most pleasant greeting from the Philly fans. I wonder if he was just trying to slow the pace down.
All right, 2nd and 1.
You mentioned he was out of the lineup last week. Neville Gallimore in for the Cowboys. And it is
Good run. Good run. First down. Good run.
For Philadelphia, Malik Hooker is finally the
1st and 10 from the Cowboys 33.
by him, but to the 32. Go the
Sorry, the
Eagles.
32.
Sanders, very patient runner. You'll see he and Jalen Hurts just take their time at that exchange point. They want to make sure what's going on, gives Jalen a little extra time to read it. Jalen Hurts really looks under control of this offense, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Sanders left. Well blocked.
Good run. Good run, Miles. 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1. He gashing them.
A lot of big people on the left side of that line.
Watch Jordan Mailata here as he's taking on, I believe it was the linebacker right there. You'll see him sort of launch him up in the air. And then it's Sanders who finishes it off. But we are seeing a consistent run attack to the powerful left side of this Philadelphia Eagles offensive line.
2nd and 2 for the Eagles.
Man made that big block.
Cowboys 24.
65 or thereabout from the 24-yard line. Dance in the hole there by
He's right at the line.
He marked at the 22. That is right at the mark for the first down.
First down. First and 10
Really
from the
just done
22.
So much good stuff here with this offense, and just the fact that Jalen Hurts now has a 2nd year in the same offense, right? It was all the way back to
Did they say it was a first down? Yep. Okay. 1st and 10.
Since he's had 2 straight years of the same coordinator, and you can just tell the difference.
1st and 10 from the Cowboys 22. All sides. That's definitely all sides. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for the Eagles.
Mentioned Hurts. Chris, go back after he plays for his dad in high school to Bama, where he's a first-year starter for Nick Saban. It's Lane Kiffin, Steve Sarkisian for the college football playoffs. Then Brian Dable. Then Mike Locksley. Then Lincoln Riley in Oklahoma. Then Doug Peterson. And now the repeat with Sirianni and Steichen. Those are all terrific coaches. Many of whom are now head coaches. But there was no consistency.
2nd and 2 for the Eagles.
Info,
The Cowboys 14.
a little bit different. Now the consistency. And the results have been strong. This is Sanders again.
They shut that down. 2-yard loss. They shut that down. 2-yard loss. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles.
When you can't stop the run, you have to react. Look at all the people they have up at the line of scrimmage, and you can't see it here, but it's straight man-to-man coverage on the outside. So now you're going to see Sirianni and this Eagles offensive staff begin to try and take advantage because they have the receivers to win one-on-one as well.
3rd and 3.
The interception by Rush. Filling in for Prescott will turn into Hurts. Getting
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Hurts pulls it, throws it to Brown with a step in the secondary.
Touchdown. So that's a good play design too. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Touchdown. They about to go up 14-0.
A.J. Brown's 2nd of the year. In the 2nd quarter, Eagles are at it again.
I don't know how you stop this. It's coming right at you with a quarterback and A.J. Brown. You got one or the other. That's it. They really have this high-speed Dallas defense sort of chasing ghosts. They really don't know where the ball.
14-0. Eagles over the Cowboys. All right. Nice long drive. After that interception by Cooper Rush, Eagles capitalized. Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. Very good play design. Very good play design. Eagles up 14-0. When we come back from the commercial break, Eagles will be kicking off to the Cowboys. See what they can do with their third drive. Eagles up 14-0. The flies is killing me today. I don't know where these things are coming from. All right, here we go. Touchback for the Eagles. Eagles up 14-0. Cowboys take it from the 25. It'll be 1st and 10.
So we alluded to this second quarter charge by the Eagles. They have dominated teams in the second quarter. Now they've scored 106 second quarter points. The point differential with the opponents is plus 82 in 5
That's
games
crazy.
and a bit. And it's the most through 6 games in NFL history. Points scored in the second and the differential. It's early, but this drive is important for Dallas. And it's
Good hit. Good hit. 1 yard gain. 2nd and 9. That's a good hit. He came flying in there. That was a great hit.
Was there?
Yeah, I don't know where you want to go next, man. We can point out as many stars as you want. Philadelphia here, and T.J. Edwards, their linebacker, comes in and gets a big shot. And typically it has been Ezekiel Elliott who has dominated the Philadelphia Eagles over the years, and he cannot.
2nd and 9.
At all.
Play action. Terrible pass. Terrible pass.
Hey, Chris, we were talking in the break here, 14-0. Dallas, as you said so well at the beginning, they had a formula for how their hands.
Terrible pass by Cooper Rush. 3rd and 9.
No, but you've got to hit those throws because there are openings in the middle of the field, and you have to, when you get that kind of opening, hit that throw. Because it is going to be tough sledding already against this good Eagles defense.
The ex-Eagle Jason Peters in at left guard. 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. They sent in the house. Jailbreak blitz.
The throw is complete. CeeDee Lamb, can he get there?
Oh. Yeah, he got it. They took that from me.
Was at the 35. Let's see where they spot it. Spotted just short.
Fourth and short.
Just short.
Fourth and short.
The ball here. Let's see if they go for it. It's just the line of Noah Brown for blocking. And on the boot, they're going to try to get it. Rush in traffic.
Wow. 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 Did y'all see that? Bootleg, play action bootleg. He tries to throw it to the tight end. It was behind the tight end. The linebacker popped it up. Turnover on downs. Yeah. Cooper Rush is not it. Cooper Rush is not it. When we come back from the commercial break, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles after the Cowboys turn it over on downs. That's ugly. This game about to get ugly. This game about to get ugly. The Cowboys not even get a defense a fighting chance in this one. Because now they back on the field. Pretty much a 4-and-out. You go for it on 4th down. Bootleg, and then don't make the pass. It's terrible. This is about to get ugly. This is about to get real ugly. Let me see what Skip's saying on Twitter. Let me know who all in the chat.
Theaters and streaming only on Peacock now. So we looked in that timeout. The Cowboys rushed the ball, so there's no time for a replay. Initially, we thought it was a 1st down for Dallas. They don't wait. It's not challenged. It's marked back. They don't get the 4th down. Now Philly takes over at the Cowboy 35. Hurts on the run, throwing incomplete, just getting rid of it.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles after incomplete pass.
3rd down. Chris, you thought it was a 1st down.
Well, you could tell the elbow down right there, but it was across the line, and you will see the 2 officials and their reaction
from the top.
I know you reacted to the one at the top. I did as well. So when she initially came in, it was across the line, and let's see whether or not it was contradicted in any way.
Well, Carl Johnson goes right up with a fist that says 4th down. So the down judge and the line
2nd and 10.
Concert.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
The officials do with each other on those headsets they wear. So it was marked just short. Not the time to look at the replay and challenge. Thus, the 4th down try of the 5th.
But if it's challenged, they will.
This is 2nd down and Miles Sanders on the run. Well, let's bring in Terry McCauley.
Like 4-yard gain. Be 3rd and 6.
Replay. Do you think it would have been overturned?
There is no question, Mike. That was absolutely a 1st down. The ball clearly broke the plane when the elbow was down. As Chris said, the down judge or the line judge at the top of the screen, or down judge, clearly had a 1st down to begin with. She adjusted to the line judge at the bottom of the screen, which was incorrect.
Now it's 3rd down and a big stop for the Cowboys on 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Again, Kenneth Gainwell the back on 3rd down. Hurts will pull it. Will get rid of it. Pitch it back.
Damn. They kind of figured they kind of figured that one out. I think they figured that play out. They was on his ass. They was on Jalen Hurts' ass.
Dan Quinn, watch the motion. So you come across. So now you think it's man coverage, but Dallas doesn't do that. They come back and it turns into a zone defense, which messed up the read by Jalen Hurts there.
All right, so
51-yard attempt.
51-yard attempt for Jake Elliott.
Kicker last year, we mentioned missed the Arizona game with an ankle injury.
Good, nice. Got it through. Got it through. So the Eagles stack up some points. 17-0 Eagles over the Cowboys. 17-0 Eagles over the Cowboys. That was that might have been the best defense the Cowboys played all game. Had they not got off that field and went down 21-0, the crowd would have ran them out the stadium. So they got some reprieve. So right now is where the Eagles defense got to step up and they got to put clamps on them again. Obviously, now Cooper Rush will have to win the game with his arm. So, it's going to limit, a lot of the running game. But, the Cowboys caught a break. Had the Eagles scored that touchdown, the crowd would have went crazy, and they'd have been running them out the stadium. So when we come back from commercial break, the Eagles will be up 17-0. They'll be kicking off the ball to the Dallas Cowboys. Some of these commercials are just outright just strange. Hey, what kind of commercial is that by FanDuel?
Philadelphia have seen the Eagles score 17 points in the last 7 minutes and 2 seconds. First time this season, Dallas didn't score first. Now the hole is very big at 17-0. See if they can do something in the return game.
Nope, nothing.
And the answer is no. There is a penalty marker down.
Probably holding on the Cowboys.
About 25 yards away from the good special teams coverage. Patrick Johnson, the linebacker, is one of their good coverage folks for the Eagles. Credit on that tackle. All three phases working well for Nick Sirianni. 41, a young head coach with young coordinators. Good energy around this Eagles team.
Personal foul. Receiving team, number 1.
Half the distance.
That foul is half the distance to the goal. First down.
1st and 10. Cowboys from their own 7.
Special teams players for Dallas, and now there's further conversation after that flag, and now they'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
Okay, 9-yard line.
Starting to sound like the Phillies game around here.
More folks, and this is about as loud as I've heard a baseball stadium. They were just nonstop in that sixth run inning. In
First and 10 from the 9.
Friday and kept it going all the way through game 4 yesterday.
1 yard gain.
That's it. It's Tony Pollard that time. They just cannot get anything done.
Yeah, 1 yard gain. Cowboys 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Now, we've seen other teams with this 5-man front create problems, but this is becoming a real problem here. And you've got the big guy in the middle, Jordan Davis.
Yo, he is a damn tank, man. He just looked like a damn tank, a damn elephant, right in the middle of the damn line.
Controlling the point there. It opens up there for Pollard. Bounces off a tackle.
Good run by Pollard.
To around the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard
15-yard gain for the Cowboys. First down.
In the long touchdown run against the Rams last Sunday at SoFi. He gets him a first down there.
Yeah, and that's how you do it. You just double team him. That's the right way to go here. Now, once you get some movement on Davis, now you have some openings on the backside of that. So for the Dallas Cowboys to have a chance to come back and win the game, they have to be able to run the football.
First and 10. Cowboys from their own 25. Screen to Tony Pollard. Good tackle. Good tackle, Slay. Smoke screen to Tony Pollard. No gain.
Traded with the Lions to acquire a couple of seasons ago. Has kept his high level of
2nd and 10 for the Cowboys.
I mean, this is fantastic.
That's definitely a good tackle. That's a good read, too. Great tackle.
Football in space.
Great tackle.
And there you go. Darius Slade making the play.
Just a big play.
These guys are good, man. I'm telling you, they're good.
25.
Nothing. Nothing. Half a yard. Half a yard for the Cowboys. 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Now Cooper Rush got to beat you with his arm. A backup quarterback with a subpar wide receiving core. 3rd and 9. Cowboys went hurry up. I'm sorry, not hurry up. No huddle. 3rd and 9.
A little thin. Even thinner for the moment. Middle of the field open. 3rd and 9. Rush throws.
Another interception. Another interception. They done. They done. They done. Cooper Rush is done. He toast. I guarantee you Dak Prescott playing next week. I guarantee you Dak Prescott playing next week. This is terrible. This is terrible. Terrible. This is terrible football. Cooper Rush. Unbelievable. The moment too big for him. The moment too big for Cooper Rush. Commercial break. When we come back, it'll be Eagles ball. 1st and 10 after the Darius Slade interception. 2nd interception for Cooper Rush today. Terrible, man. This is terrible. If the Eagles score here a touchdown, the game is over. I mean, this is pathetic. I mean, this is pathetic. Terrible football, man. Terrible football. Eagles defense stepping up, though, man. This secondary is big time. This secondary is big time.
I answer that question with his step-up season. He was coached by his dad in the Houston area in high school. We took you through 3 straight national championship games at Alabama as he went there, then transfers to Oklahoma, finishes runner-up to the Heisman in 2019, and then comes to the Eagles as a second-round pick, starts at the end of that year. You can just sense there was some good energy around him. His teammates liked him those last 4 games. As you mentioned, last year the starter, and this year, what a start, 5-0. And rolling here in game 6. Inside throw to Devontae Smith.
Pass to Devontae. 10-yard gain. First down.
Chris to catch it after the
first down for the Birds.
Darius Slay. Big play. Went over to see Philly's own Meek Mill.
All right.
Everybody coming over. C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Everything's going right now for Philly. This is fun to watch.
The 35. Hurts pulls it, throws it. Smith again to the 20.
Devontae Smith, 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2.
Things have been going right. They've been getting breaks. But didn't you get a sense being around the Eagles that they...
Hey, let me know how the game audio sounds. Let me know in the chat how the game audio sounds.
And the guy running this offense right now. Because you can see him making all the right reads. At the line of scrimmage, at that handoff point, he is making
2nd and 2.
And there are multiple options off of that. And right now, he's tearing up this great Cowboys defense that's been playing so well.
2nd and 2, Miles Sanders to the right.
Man, they stuffed that one.
Dallas stops it.
1-yard loss. 3rd and 3.
For the second time tonight, I'm going to bring up 3rd down. And you bring up the good point because this offense in college, sometimes you can just see in a talent differential between one team and the other. It just dominates. But here they've got the guys who are playing it at this speed with the NFL wrinkles and size on that O-line.
Well, and what they're doing is they're taking Dallas's best and Micah Parsons, and they're not blocking him at all. They're reading him all night long. So instead of trying to compete on the physical level, they're just saying, fine, you sit there, whatever you do, I'm going to make
3rd and 2.
The quarterback position.
Miles Sanders will run it this time.
Man, he's killing them. Miles Sanders is killing them. 1st and 10 from the 20. Eagles first down.
Here it is again. You'll see it. Oh, they're going to go fast, so we'll hold off a second. I mean, I'm so intrigued by it. I'm fired up watching what they're doing here.
Eagles go hurry up. 1st and 10.
20.
Goodness gracious.
Got rid of it that time. Van Der Esch hit Goddard. They say no flag. They'll bring up 2nd down. Dante Fowler was the one applying pressure.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles at the 20. I don't know if that was pass interference or not. Y'all thought that was pass interference?
I'm just staring right at him. You can see him. He's looking right into the eyes of Micah Parsons. And then here come the Boo Birds afterwards thinking they should have had a foul. They wanted all in Philadelphia tonight.
2nd and 10 for the Eagles from the Cowboys 20.
2nd and 10. They'll run to the left. Van Der Esch.
Goodness gracious. 3-yard loss. The linebackers flying to the football now. 3-yard loss. 3rd and 13.
Yeah, they really talk about
3rd and 13 for the Eagles.
One of the best tacklers on this football team. He's kind of made a comeback, don't you think? There was a time where it really looked like he may be working his way out of that starting position, but they now consider him to be one of their better tacklers. The other name they mentioned, Malik Hooker, the safety.
Feel like they in man coverage.
Empty out the backfield. It'll be a longer 3rd down to try to pick up.
False start.
False start. Offense number 68.
Jordan Mailata.
3rd down.
3rd and 18.
First penalty bomb.
Y'all know how I feel about these damn 3rd and longs, man. They damn near never go your way. 3rd and 18. They might take this down to the 2-minute warning.
And his story. It's just so hard to watch.
Yeah, they're gonna take it to the 2-minute warning.
Time to get into 3rd and 18. They want to get to the 2-minute warning here and just make the choice after the.
All right, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Eagles up 17-0. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be 3rd and 18 for the Eagles. 3rd and 18 for the Eagles. 2-minute warning. Eagles up 17-0 over the Cowboys. What?
Philly, and coming up on the Toyota halftime, Jason Garrett and Rodney Harrison, plus Brady and Rogers both lose on a day full of upsets. Mike, back to you.
Yeah, very interesting day again, Maria, as usual in the league here. We've got Philadelphia undefeated, and one-loss teams are Buffalo, for now Dallas, the Giants, and Minnesota. Look at the dominance, but 2 for 1 pretty much plays,
man.
3 for 1 yards.
18 minutes for possession.
In this first half.
3rd and 18 for the Eagles.
3rd and 18 here. Cowboys bring forward. Just takes
Draw.
in the middle, makes a move. It's to the 16-yard line, 6 shy of the first down.
12-yard gain.
Minute 50 left. Mike McCarthy, minute 51. Mike McCarthy will take a timeout, assuming a field goal try and try to preserve some time.
4th and 6.
Get some points on the board. So the timeout gives us a chance to remind you that Sunday Night Football is brought to you by Hyundai. It's
4th and 6 for the Eagles. They're probably going to kick the field goal more than likely.
Get jobs. By Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, rated M for mature. And by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Jason Witten's run without the helmet and some of the visual images over the years of the great Eagles and Cowboys rivalry. There's Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles. His team trying to turn around his success. Dallas has won 7 of the last 9. Jerry Jones' team. Jerry turned 80 this past week.
They're going for this.
Yep, trying to get a stop on 4th and 6.
Oh, 4th and 6.
Try to get it down.
Okay.
To 4th and 1 and then go for it. But no way. No way.
I thought they was trying to go for it. All right, so the Eagles, they definitely kicking the field goal.
Unit will come on with Jake Elliott.
That did work last time, so they figured why not? Give it a go. It's got to be fun calling plays when you've got a 17-0 lead in the first half.
And you've got all these options too. You know, I mean, Dallas Goedert hasn't really been featured here tonight, right?
It's been such a great combination of power and finesse, of intelligence, great reads by the quarterback, an overwhelming offensive line, and just smart football. It's really been fun to watch.
This is Jake Elliott's second field goal attempt of the night. Good from 51. And good from 34.
All right, Eagles with the field goal.
4 drives, 4 scores.
20-0.
The roll continues. 20-0 Eagles.
Field goal for the Eagles after the 2-minute warning. Eagles up 20-0. 20-0, man. The Cowboys might not get past midfield again, man. Cooper Rush is playing like hot garbage. I want to see the Eagles win, but I also want to see a good football game, you know? Got to see a good football game, man. Like, it ain't really no point. I'm not going to say ain't no point, but you know. Y'all know what I mean. I just want to see a good football game at the end of the day. Commercial break. When we come back, Cowboys be getting the ball back from the Eagles. About a minute, 50 seconds left.
Good folks, Philadelphia. It's such a good mood. They were happy to see you.
That's breaking news.
Yeah, Mike Trout out there.
His regular spot always when he can be here. Checking out the Eagles. One of the best. Love to see him in more playoff action as his career goes on. What a great player Trout is.
Good seat, too.
Always. He's a hardcore, real Eagles fan. 20-0. Serpents from 4 deep. Going to give it a whirl. We're going to get something happening down the sideline. He's got this great return knack across the 4.
Get the f out of here. Wow. That's a great return. That's a great return. Sheesh, that's a great return.
Finally was able to hit it.
Coach Fossil over there, he knew he needed something electric to get his team back in this game. And he turned it over to the guys about as electric as it
Goodness
comes.
gracious.
It's really just been
He
so
was
fantastic.
flying.
Had those 2 big touchdown returns in a preseason game, and I think the Cowboys were disappointed. Like, don't show them everything. We knew what we had.
First and 10.
62 yards. That's the third longest.
Cowboys from the Eagles 41. That's a terrible pass. That is a terrible pass.
Cowboys trying to get some points out of this. Remember, the Eagles start the third quarter by getting the ball.
It's been a rough go so far for the Dallas Cowboys. And let's just say there's Dak Prescott. I mean, no matter what happens, Cooper Rush has done his job as a backup quarterback. But you really didn't expect all of this here tonight. They have not been able to put anything together.
Second and 10, empty set.
Each quarter. Rush throwing inside.
Damn, got his daggone tight end smashed.
On the hard hit, Peyton Hender's shot.
First and 10, though. They caught it. First and 10. 120 left.
That's where you have to go against this defense. It's really the only soft spot that I've seen watching them on tape.
First and 10 from the 30.
Moving 2 timeouts.
Michael Gallup, 9-yard gain.
Gallup, third week back in the lineup, tore his ACL the end of last year. Dallas looks like they'll be in position to get points on the board. They'd love to get 7. Give them hope at the half.
Second and 1 for the Cowboys. Oh, it's out of bounds. Third and 1. 49 seconds left. From the Eagles 21.
After they released him.
Yeah, Bradbury gave up a lot of touchdowns a season ago has come here and not given one up. And so it's that other side of the field so many times when you have a star player like Darius Slay, can you defend the other side? And Bradbury has been up to that task.
It's third down. As you look at the numbers for Bradbury.
3rd and 1 for the Eagles. I'm sorry, 3rd and 1 for the Cowboys.
Dallas has 2 timeouts, so a run very much possible here. And it's Elliott to get it and more. Zeke keeps his balance to the 12-yard line. Dallas will take the timeout with
1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Good run by Zeke.
Here's Melissa.
Mike, you just showed Dak on the sideline. September 12th, he had surgery. A plate and 7 screws inserted to stabilize the fracture at the base of his right thumb. He told me he expects them to stay in permanently. He was given a 4 to 6 week return window, and next Sunday marks week 6. In pregame warmups, he said if it were up to him, 100% he would have played tonight. But that there's been a plan in place, and he didn't want to push it. He said his grip strength is an A right now. He wants it to be an A+.
It was interesting to watch the warm-up that he had. Chris, you were watching. Looked okay.
Looked good to me.
Yep. They have Detroit.
All right, 1st and 10.
2 weeks, then a bye week.
Cowboys, 1st and 10 from the Eagles 12.
Get their number 1 quarterback back in the lineup. 1 timeout, 44 seconds left.
They're going up top somewhere. Man coverage. They're taking a shot at the end zone.
Throwing end zone.
Ooh.
Brought it down against Bradbury.
Oh. God damn. Good catch.
If that one holds up, that's remarkable.
Good catch. Did he catch that?
Let's check it
Damn,
out.
good catch.
Top of your screen.
Mm.
He didn't catch it initially.
Yep, it's much the shin.
I don't know.
I think it's just the 1 foot there, isn't it? Let's see.
Buttocks.
The previous play is under review.
I don't know if he caught that.
No touchdown.
Yeah, I don't know if he caught that one.
Athletic play by Noah Brown. He'll check it out in replay.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, it all starts with members like you.
Yeah, I don't know if he caught that one,
Because we were
chat.
founded as a not-for-profit with a mission.
I don't know about
A
that
mission
one.
dedicated to your well-being with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community. Because when you're a member, it all starts and ends with you. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Breaking news, the body of Emmett Till has been found.
Can you bring Emmett's black suit?
No kind of shape to be seen by
He's in just the right shape.
Either freedom for everyone or freedom fails.
Till rated PG-13.
Expedia members can save up to 30% by adding a hotel to a flight, so you can try every
Fishing feet?
knowing you got a sweet.
Yep. Let me take that down. All right, so quick commercial break. They're reviewing if that pass was to Noah Brown was a touchdown or not. So once we come back, we should have a decision. It's not a touchdown. It was a great catch though, but it wasn't a touchdown. He couldn't get his feet in.
After review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete.
Yeah, incomplete. I figured that. Incomplete.
Game clock operator, please set the game clock for 41 seconds, please.
All right, so 2nd and 10. Cowboys from the 12. 2nd and 10. Cowboys on the Eagles 12.
Touchdown comes off the board as he was called a touchdown on the field and changed.
They might be going back over there again.
From the 12, Rush
Damn. Batted down. They tried to go to this. They tried to go to the slant.
6'2", got that big arm up there. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Cooper Rush is hot garbage tonight. Hot garbage.
Hargrave really has turned into a bit of a force in the pass rush.
3rd and 10 for the 3rd and 10 for the Cowboys. Cowboys 1 for 5 on 3rd down tonight.
CeeDee Lamb in the slot to the near side. 3rd and 10.
4-man rush.
Collapsing pocket. End zone deflected.
Another. He almost threw another interception.
Been everywhere in the middle of the mix tonight.
He almost threw another interception.
Dallas going to try to get on the board with a field goal attempt.
All night long, it's been these two cornerbacks. You can describe this any way that you want. I will do my best to tell you it's all about Jalen Hurts on the offensive side. But these two cornerbacks in this half, James Bradbury, Darius Slay, have dominated play, and they are the
all right, so Cowboys trying to take the trying to put some points on the board.
2nd in the NFL in points scored coming into the week. 30 yards.
All right, so Cowboys get some points up on the board. Field goal is good. 20-3. Eagles over the Cowboys. Cowboys with the late field goal in the half.
Plays on the outside against these receivers and one-on-one coverage, they've just been better. The ball has been flying around and made for interceptions. And then there he is, Darius Slay cutting right in front to make another one. And just when you thought they might score a touchdown, Bradbury says, take that.
You said it when we started, we all talk during the week as you start to watch and study. And you've done a ton of Eagles games. And you said this may be the best pair of corners that they have in terms of the way they're playing right now in the time that you've been doing this. And when you've got corners, man, that gives you a chance to do so much more.
And Avonte Maddox in the slot is really good, too.
Right.
So this is a team that now with their other 8 players can do a lot of stuff. And it's exactly what they've been doing out here tonight. Jonathan Gannon has really done a nice job with this defense. He's the defensive coordinator.
29 seconds left. Huffy will let the Maher kick go. It's a touchdown.
All right.
Just one thing to watch for the second half as the Eagles.
1st and goal. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the 25.
Johnson, their outstanding right tackle, went to the locker room. 3-time Pro Bowler. So Jack Driscoll's going to be in at right tackle at the end of this half. We'll watch what happens to begin the second half.
Yeah, but Driscoll's been playing a little bit, right? He's played in week 5. A lot of got hurt, so.
You're probably going to just run the ball, go to half.
See how they choose to handle this with Kenneth Gainwell as the running back. And they'll give it to the second-year man out of Memphis. He'll get 4 yards.
Yeah, they can let it just run out.
It looks like they're going to do anything, and the second quarter, Eagles have done it again. Record-setting dominance in their first 5 games in the second quarter, and they add to it by outscoring Dallas 20-3 in the second quarter here tonight. Last of the undefeateds in the NFL, making a strong statement. Eagles get the ball to start the second half.
All right, so it's halftime. Eagles up 20-3. Eagles had 20 unanswered points in the first half. Cowboys get the late field goal in the second quarter. So a 20-3. Cooper Rush, hot garbage. Cowboys offense, mediocre. Eagles offense, outstanding. Running the ball. Play design is excellent. Eagles defense is phenomenal. What more can you say? So we're going to take a 10-15 minute break for halftime. Go ahead, everybody, use the restroom, get some refreshments. We'll be back for the second half in about 15-20 minutes. I'll see you guys in a little bit. back.
in 6 second quarters this year was by any team in any quarter in a 6-game span, not just the first 6 of the year, since the Rams 72 years ago.
See what kind of adjustments the Cowboys made.
Brett Maher to kick it. Britton Covey back deep to receive. Back deep to watch it go over.
Touchback. Eagles at the 25.
At the 25, Chris.
All right, let's
First and 10.
Next gen stats powered by AWS. We all know that Micah Parsons has been one of the absolute best players in the league. He has had a pressure in every single half so far this year. None in that first half. How did they do it? They effectively double teamed him when they were pass protecting and then simply left him alone. And you can see how frustrated that he is. It's not that he's physically getting beat, but there are too many people moving around him and he can't guard all of them and he can't make plays on this quarterback tonight.
Beginning to the 25, he's in the face of Miles Sanders. We couldn't do anything about it. Dallas Goedert flying.
First down.
For about
15-yard pass.
Down around the 40-yard line.
And I like that play call, too. You go completely naked bootleg, knowing that Parsons is out there, and yet you make a statement that you're not going to come out and be conservative with this lead, come out bootleg right away. And Jalen Hurts, there's no telling what he might look like in this offense in year 3 if this is year 2's version.
See Jack Driscoll there. He's
First and 10.
We mentioned that.
Eagles at the own 39.
An update in a moment. Lane Johnson from the 39-yard line.
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
Little 1-yard gain. Second and 9.
Mike, we're just receiving word that Lane Johnson, who left the field early before halftime, did not receive any medical attention, is in the locker room. He has been ruled out for the game with a concussion.
Oh.
Thank you, Lane Johnson, the 3-time Pro Bowler. Second team All-Pro last year.
And concussion.
And off to a very good start this year. So it'll be Driscoll, the 4th-round pick out of Auburn 3 years ago, to do it at right tackle the rest of the way. On 2nd and 9, here is Hurts. He is pressured. He's flushed. To the sideline, just rockets.
All right, he got rid of it. 3rd and 9. They flushed him out the pocket.
There on the sideline. As that pass was rightfully his way. 3rd down.
Yeah, Dorrance Armstrong has really become a force out there on the outside. And remember that Jordan Mailata is coming in with a bad shoulder, with a brace on. And yet, again, Jalen Hurts takes what was a complete miss, and turns it into nothing. So now they still have the shot on 3rd down.
3rd and 9. We definitely don't need no daggone no punt right now.
On 3rd and 9, Hurts has time, slides up in the pocket,
tackle.
down. Pretty good job by Donovan Wilson, the safety, keeping it.
All right, a good tackle. That's no gain. Eagles on 4th down. Look like they're going to punt.
Donovan Wilson play, I have been a fan. You'll see him on the back end of that. He's going to come down into that little lurk position and then just fly up and make a tackle. He is fast and athletic, and he makes so many plays on this defense.
I think Turpin's going to go back and get this, Chris, at the 6. It's the one guy who can impact the game and flip the momentum a little bit. He did on the kickoff return. He gets 15 yards on that punt return. The MVP of the USFL this year brings down.
All right, so the Eagles couldn't do nothing. Eagles couldn't do nothing with that drive. 1 first down. Had the punt afterwards. So they punt the ball to the Cowboys. 15-yard gain on the punt return for the Cowboys. So it'd be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys once we come back from commercial break. Oh, I gotta fix that. Let's see here. Let me know how y'all guys doing today, man. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what your fantasy football team's looking like. I look like I'm gonna be going 3-0 this week in 3 of my fantasy football leagues, which is nice. So let me know how y'all teams are doing out there. Definitely looking forward to the Phillies playing in the NLCS against the San Diego Padres. Game 1 Tuesday. We will be there streaming that live. Matter of fact, let me see what time that game is. Let's see here. Oh, they still don't know yet. Okay. Let's see here. Schedule. Up. Phillies versus the Padres. 8 o'clock Tuesday. So we're going to be streaming that 8 o'clock Tuesday. Phillies and Padres. The Sixers. I think the Sixers home opener is Tuesday too. So we might skip the home opener for the Sixers and probably just stream their second game, which is I think Thursday against the Milwaukee Bucks. So we might go ahead and do that. But I'm definitely excited for all the Philly sports that's coming around. Hopefully you guys are there to join me. I would definitely appreciate that. All right, 1st and 10. Eagles at their own. Cowboys at their own 21-yard line.
Number 6 of the season. Third of the way through.
They just swallowed that up. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Out to the 23-yard line. Gain of a couple. Elliott, Pollard. Nobody's been able to get anything going on the Dallas side in terms of running the ball. 11 rush plays, 47 yards.
Look like they going no huddle.
We'll go no huddle.
Play action.
Space to throw, and he gets it to the tight end, Jake Ferguson, the rookie out of Wisconsin. It's the first
down. Good pass. Good read.
Gary Alvarez, former great coach of the Badgers.
There you go. Yeah, this is going to be, there's no question the Dallas Cowboys have missed Dalton Schultz. Not the Dalton Schultz of this year playing with a knee injury, the Dalton Schultz of last year that really was one of their top weapons.
32-yard line.
1st and 10.
With a good run to the 39-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's a good run.
Here, but a score on a drive here by the Cowboys just changes
no huddle.
The this game and gets Kellen Moore's team with a chance.
Yeah, that double team block inside has been working for Dallas. Let's see if they come back to it. It's the only way they've really been able to move them up front with that 5-man front.
They definitely running.
2nd and 2. It's Tony Pollard looking to bounce to the
first
outside.
Down.
He'll get that first down away from C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He's trying to rip the ball and hurt himself. Gardner-Johnson is down. He came over the trade from New Orleans for a 5th and 6th round pick.
He must have like a
saw him in there
stinger.
trying to get the ball, and you saw that he pulled something.
Like a stinger.
Went right
gracious.
down, and they will look
Cowboys
at him.
2 first downs on this drive. C.J. Gardner-Johnson
Those
down.
of you just joining
Apparent
us, you
arm
watched
injury.
The Yankees and Cleveland game 4. We'll update you on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. No scoring in the first. They outscored Dallas 20-3 in the second. Cooper Rush, who had been without an interception in his games, replacing Dak
Game
Prescott,
tied to
picked off twice.
serious tied 2-2.
If you have
Yankees
the
over the
Philadelphia defense,
Yankees
they
over
got
the
your attention in
Guardians.
the first half. 81 total yards allowed. Couple of takeaways.
I think they're playing
Noah
game
Brown had this
5.
spectacular catch, but he
I
couldn't
think
get
they're
a
playing
second
game
different look inbounds. His left foot
game 5
was
tomorrow
twice, but he couldn't
in
get
New
that
York.
foot down.
That'd be
That
interesting.
wiped away what would have been the Cowboys' lone touchdown of the half. This Philadelphia defense top 10 in points and running yards and total yards and takeaways this year. That's been a part of it too, Chris, and C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
They're like he
is
ain't
in a lot
hurt.
of pain.
He is
That's
in
really
pain.
too bad. You're going to see him try and rip the ball out here, and as he does, something goes wrong. I won't speculate on what I think it is.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Play action.
Rush on the boot. Complete to Sean McKee in the tight end, who gets a first down. So McKee
First
was
down.
practice squad.
All right, 3 straight first downs for the Cowboys on this drive.
Giants, third-year man out of Michigan. It's the first down. The chains move for the Cowboys.
They going no huddle.
They're holding up Rush because the sticks are not set just yet.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action.
They haven't huddled.
He going deep. Wow, wide open.
At the 25-yard line, pickup of 22.
All right, four. That's the fourth. That's the fourth first down on this drive.
This is that heck play, whatever you want to call it, when the tight end comes across the formation and just gets lost, pretends to block. It's been a play that's been successful around the league for a long time, and it just continues to work.
I guess if we just did the commentary on
First and 10 after a 22-yard gain. Cowboys in Eagles territory at the Eagles 25. First and 10.
5 and change gone in the third. Trying to make it a 10-point game.
Take the damn ball.
Howard exclusively on this drive makes a nice cut. He's got that
6 yards. Second and 4 for the Cowboys.
He was really a slot receiver in college, not highly recruited. He's found a really nice role in 4 years in the league.
And he has the explosive nature that they really need. Ezekiel Elliott, better pass protector, gets all the short yardage, all the sort of goal line stuff. So his numbers are never going to be as good. But Pollard gives them a chance at something big, and that's really what they need right here.
Elliott in now, 4 carries, 15 yards in that first half. Zeke up the middle, twisting, spinning, got a
first down.
Inside the 15-yard line to the 13. And Chris said it earlier, if you weren't with us, Ezekiel Elliott has always had good games against the Eagles.
Yeah, and we've seen him exactly like that. And he can turn into a heavy runner as well. And you also now have to wonder exactly what happens on the back end with C.J. Gardner-Johnson out. So now I like attacking the middle of the field in the passing game anyway, but now you take one of the better safeties out.
First down.
Now give it a go.
First and 10 from the Eagles 14.
It's the guy in for Gardner-Johnson. Zeke's got a block.
What the hell is that? Come on. Come on. That defense was tired. That defense was tired.
I tell you, one of the unsung heroes of this Cowboys start has been Terrence Steele. Not only is he likely their
that defense was tired.
Watch what he does.
I'm just going to say the defense was tired. I mean, come on, man. What is Bradbury doing? You right there, Bradbury. Make the damn tackle. Go attack. Stop waiting.
So many years it was Lyle Collins at that right tackle
Damn.
spot. Now it's Steele. Maher. That's the extra point. And the Cowboys back in it.
All right, so Cowboys with a good drive. You can't hate on them with a good drive. Zeke finishes the drive off with a nice 12-yard touchdown run. So Cowboys trying to sneak back in the game. Eagles still up 20-10. Once they come back from a commercial break, Cowboys be kicking it off to the Eagles. Eagles up 20-10. Let me know what you guys think about this background music, man. I got a little subscription somewhere where I can post music on my stream and not get a copyright strike. So start exploring with some different stuff.
Over the Buccaneers when they needed. Dolphins lost to the Vikings.
Dolphins Steelers next Sunday night. I don't know if we're gonna stream that one, man. Next Sunday night, we might have to skip that one.
By the way, the NBC Sports Predictor app.
That's offsides too.
By the way, they are honoring the last undefeated team in the NFL.
That's offsides by the Cowboys. I saw that.
So that'll be part of the celebration.
I saw that.
Join you next Sunday night.
As soon as they kicked it off.
A flag at the line of scrimmage, which is almost always offsides. So it looks like this ball will go from the 25 out to the 30-yard line. And here's John Hussey.
Offside, kickoff team number 54. Philadelphia is elected to take that 5-yard penalty from the 16 spot. First down.
So it comes out to the 30, and Shane Steichen will dive into his play calling from there. Chris, there's the offensive coordinator for the Eagles.
I'll tell you, it's been sharp, but it gets tougher right now. You take out Lane Johnson, who is one of the absolute best pass blockers in the National Football League.
All right, 1st and 10. Eagles from their own 30.
Let's get a little more interesting off that edge.
So Jalen Hurts and the Eagles start from the 30. Pressure on Hurts. Throw deflected and incomplete. Trying to get it to A.J. Brown, and Anthony Brown was a
Terrible pass.
hurting a bit.
Jalen Hurts looked like he little shaken up.
Here and try and make a block, but here's Parsons coming right at it. Now he has a two-way go, and there hasn't been anybody all year able to block somebody like that. Meeting at the quarterback with Sam Williams as well.
And that crunch is what had Hurts smarting as he got away.
2nd and 10.
Lee Parsons right there over Driscoll all night, I would guess.
2nd and 10, dropping back in coverage here. Van Der Esch brought the pressure.
Good defense.
Broken up. And Parsons going back in coverage, working on Goddard there.
So
3rd and
now when you
10.
start anticipating
Micah Parsons
they're gonna
dropped in
try and do
coverage.
some things, what do? Dan Quinn says, I'm just going to drop him in coverage, and he almost ends up with a pick 6 on this one. He is a guy to be careful with, regardless if
3rd
you're
and
trying
10.
to pass protect or in coverage, and he's lucky he didn't get a foul there. Oh, he
But
did
the
get
flag
one.
was thrown while you were doing the replay, 8
After the play
seconds
was
after it
over.
happened.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Wow, Micah.
Defense, number 11.
Wow, Micah. You gonna cost your team like that?
First down. This is also number 11's first foul in this category. If he gets another unsportsmanlike conduct foul, he will be disqualified.
So that's interesting, Chris, because you're right. There was no flag thrown when it happened, when he was standing over him there. But after about 7 or 8 seconds, the flag came down as you were over there doing the replay.
Attaboy, had a way to cover for me.
No. It's interesting, too. You know, after the officials discussed it and talked about it, they decided.
All right, so after the unsportsmanlike, Eagles on their own 45. 1st and 10.
That if you do it, you're going to call it. Run here.
Little 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7.
Back to Parsons if I can for a second, because you gave me a wait a minute. Are you sure about this? You said in our meeting you think he could play almost every position on defense.
I was probably a bunch of them on offense too, but can you imagine where wouldn't you play him? At free safety? Certainly you could do that. You could play him anywhere in the front 7, any off the ball linebacker position. Could he play corner? I wouldn't.
All right, 2nd and 7.
Against him, but you know.
2nd and 7 for the Eagles.
Impact he has had, and the reason he garners so much attention. Runner-up defensive player of the year last year. You know, he is coming after Hurts.
They all over that damn screen.
Pass is incomplete.
They all over that screen. Y'all got to do something different.
Lane Johnson being out is changing this game. They're leaving a tight end over there. They've got a back on that side, but somebody eventually is going to have to block him, and I don't think it's going to be Jack Driscoll. I mean, Lane Johnson, sometimes you just take for granted when you have a player of that caliber. And
3rd and 7.
Making plays and he can block guys like
Micah definitely starting to go off. You can see the difference with Lane not being in the game.
3rd and 7. How the Cowboys look like they're coming. And they are.
Damn.
Goes down.
Wow. All out blitz. All out blitz. Come on, man. All out blitz. Fourth down. Eagles is punting.
What happens? You know you've got a weak spot, so you bring everybody off the edge, which means Driscoll's going to have no help. But that time the pressure came from the other side. Mailata got engaged with somebody outside of him and just let his guy go.
Up by Sipas. Fielded all the way back at the 5-yard line and take off with a flag down to the 38-yard line. Was Kevontae Turpin. Flag is back at the 17-yard line.
Block in the back.
If it is against Dallas, which you would assume, it will be a long field for the Cowboys.
Yeah. Looked like as Joseph got flipped around, likely a block in the back.
Huh?
During the return, holding.
Holding.
Receiving team
Okay.
number 1. Half the distance to the goal. First down. Timeout.
Second special teams penalty.
All right, so Eagles can't do nothing on that drive, man. After getting the gift of an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, Cowboys send the all-out blitz on third down. They sacked Jalen Hurts. Got to punt the ball off. Cowboys with a holding call on the kick return. So they'll be somewhere within the 5-yard line, the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cowboys when we come back from commercial break. Let me check Jalen Hurts. Let me check his stats, man. Let me check his stats. What do you got going on? 12 for 22, 125 yards passing, 1 touchdown. It's better than Cooper rushes, but with a team like this, man, he got to step up a little bit, man. We need Jalen Hurts to play big, especially down the stretch. We don't want our defense on the field but so long. These long drives can start taking a toll on us. I don't want to make it a close game. Please don't make it a close game at the end. All right, Eagles, Cowboys 1st and 10 from their 7. That's a terrible pass. That's a terrible pass.
CeeDee Lamb, who's only been targeted 5 times tonight and only 1 catch.
Yeah, by far the most targeted guy on the team.
Yes, that's okay. Melissa, we're both sorry.
No problem. An injury update on Eagles safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who remember had that interception in the second quarter.
Broke his hand.
Left the field during their last defensive series, holding that left hand close to his abdomen, was in a ton of pain, went immediately into the blue tent. He's back in the locker room, no x-rays, but he's questionable with a hand injury.
Okay, Melissa, thank you. Kayvon Wallace was in his stead last time. They've got 3 linebackers here as Elliott goes to the left, and Ezekiel Elliott pushes the pile to the 50.
All right, Zeke with an 8-yard gain, 3rd and 2.
There. So even that extra push for 2 more doesn't count. And Dallas jumps the ball for 3rd and 2. 3 receivers over to the left side.
3rd and 2.
Cowboys. Right back to Elliott. Inside run for the first down.
First down.
1 yard line.
This hurry up is getting to the Eagles. Now they can't substitute.
6 on the first drive of this half. And that one right there.
Yeah, they're using the double team blocks inside now to get some push. And once they
No huddle.
getting that established last drive, they came
No
with
huddle.
bootlegs.
No huddle for the Cowboys.
That straight man coverage on the outside they have for most of the night, but I'm not sure it's a great idea to go get those guys.
21 rush throws that way, and that pass is caught.
Michael Gallup with the catch.
Down by contact from
2nd and 2.
Bradbury at the 30. It's a nice 9 yards on first down.
What a throw that was. That thing looked like maybe intercepted or a real problem, and it wasn't that Bradbury got beat. They were really all over him, but at some point, Michael Gallup has to be able to win out there. A double move, a deep shot of some kind. They have to back these corners off a little. Yeah, right up and bump and run.
Play action.
Rush with that boot. Incomplete.
Overshot his tight end.
To the tight end, Ferguson.
Overshot his tight end.
Rush 9 of 22 on the night for only 86 yards.
They had a chance too. Watch Gallup come across the field here on this bootleg. It's one of the few times he was just sitting there by himself. And like we watched a lot of tape on these guys, there's some space in the middle of the field if you're willing to take it.
3rd and 1 for the Cowboys.
Two-thirds of the way through the game. Just a yard for the Cowboys to keep the drive rolling. Elliott goes to the left, has a little space in front of him, gets the first down as he's pulled out of bounds by Kayvon Wallace. Zach Martin, terrific.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Zeke carrying them right now.
It's a great short yardage play.
Zeke carrying them right now.
Out and around, your back goes in and then bounces this thing out. You want everybody sucking into the middle of the field there and then use the speed of Elliott to get outside.
1st and 10 for the Cowboys.
Total flip in this quarter. Dallas, very good job here on the ground. Pollard now is Elliott.
That's a 1 yard. That's a 1 yard gain.
1 yard gain for Tony.
2nd and 9.
There's C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Melissa told you the hand injury.
He must have broke it.
Got that thing taped up, don't they?
Yeah.
That's brutal playing with one of those. You sort of just hold it out to the side and hope you can make a one-handed interception.
So he's trying to find somebody to
play action.
Even get out there. Rush protected well. Throws complete to Lamb at midfield.
Goodness. Good pass. First down.
Rush has played much better in this 3rd quarter.
Good route on the outside. Watch CD come in, bluff it to the inside, and then get back outside.
Oh, he had him stumble. That's a good route. That's a good route.
Good throw from the
good route. Good route.
From midfield, Pollard tries to bounce to the left.
4 yard gain. 4 yard gain for Pollard. 2nd and 6.
Once again, Dallas to the line. Dak Prescott helping out Cooper Rush, listening to all the play calls. If you're just joining us, he worked out before the game, looked good throwing. Play the Lions next week. Rush from Michigan, throws complete, and it's a first down. Noah Brown.
Another first down, Noah Brown.
Take the ball away, but Brown, who does so much dirty work over the years.
First down, another first down. You got to get this defense off the field.
Really nice start to the year.
Nice job by Cooper Rush that time. He looked one way, didn't like what he saw, and
Gang route back inside.
The field look and
terrible tackle.
Run after the catch. Well, you have to go back to the first half when they didn't challenge that one first down, and didn't seem like much at the time. But
first down.
CD Lamb as he comes
1 yard gain.
Been around here a long time. on the stop.
2nd and 9.
All right, let's take a look at the Walmart Plus 4K Sky Cam, and this offensive line of the Dallas Cowboys have put them back in the game again. Early double teams to kind of establish that they were going to come off the ball and get some movement, and they did, and that's exactly the way that Ezekiel Elliott likes to play. Steele coming down, driving his man all the way off the ball to the other side, setting up the touchdown by Elliott. This offensive line now is starting to have a little momentum.
Final 90 seconds of what's been a good Dallas quarter. 5 in the pattern for Rush. Gets rid of it. CeeDee Lamb gets a block downfield and gets a first down. That block may be in the back. Flag comes down. Cowboys sideline erupted as that flag was thrown, and it leads to a conversation. Here's Pollard on Bradbury.
After discussion, there's no foul for a block.
Oh, they took the penalty back.
Result of play, first down.
They took the penalty back.
I'm going to look at you and say, Chris, what are you going to do?
I'm going to look at Terry and go, Terry.
And I'm just going to say this is an obvious foul that they should not have picked up. This is clearly a block in the back.
So the first down for the Cowboys at the 20.
All right, another first down for the Cowboys, man. They've been on the field damn near all quarter.
You can just stand there and almost set a pick.
Sure, you could do that, but you can't block. You can't move forward and block.
Final minute of this third quarter coming. Cowboys on the move. Getting to the red zone. Elliott.
Zeke with a yard or two. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 8.
From the Chargers. TJ Edwards, stop.
I like Kaiser White. I do. I mean, TJ Edwards leads them in tackle. He's a good player too. But you just wait and see. Kaiser White was so good that Nakobe Dean, who everybody thought was going to be this superstar coming out of the draft, can't get on the field.
And they say he's going to be good.
And they like him.
2nd and 9 for the Cowboys at the Eagles 19.
Back on the field for the Eagles. 2nd and 9. And Rush with a flag down, throwing towards the
Yeah.
incomplete.
He was creeping up towards the line of scrimmage.
A little gallop forward by CeeDee Lamb.
Exactly.
After he came in motion.
You got it. That's exactly what it was.
Illegal motion.
Exactly.
Offense number
He was
89.
moving towards the goal line.
Penalty, 2nd down.
Those penalties were an issue a season ago. You see the motion and then just sort of moving towards the line of scrimmage. Can't do it.
And it was Hendershot and not CeeDee Lamb. So Gannon takes that flag.
2nd and 14.
Dallas still has 2nd down, so they'll get two shots at least to pick up the 14.
Draw play. Zeke.
Elliott on the run.
Wow. Wow. 3rd and 2.
Good run by Ezekiel
3rd and 2.
Oh, look out.
Unbelievable.
I've seen it before in this stadium.
All right, so end of the third quarter. Eagles up 20-10. Cowboys been on the field damn near the whole quarter. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Cowboys in Eagles territory, deep in the red zone. We'll see if the Eagles defense can bowl they back. But they've been on the field too long this quarter. Way too long, man. Way too long. The offense has to score a touchdown when they come back on the field. You got to keep running the ball. Jalen Hurts got to make a play with his arm. They're forcing him to make a play with his arm. We got to see it. We got to see it. Man.
Dallas on the move with intent as we begin the fourth quarter here. The Eagles 5-0, the Cowboys 4-1. See the two owners and the two head coaches. This one was looking one-sided, but now the momentum has changed significantly in that third quarter as the Dallas offense got going and they've held Jalen Hurts.
Cowboys 3rd and 2.
The quarter begins with a big play, 3rd and a couple.
From the Eagles 12. 3rd and 2 from the Eagles 12.
Elliott in motion. Cooper Rush surveys. Flush throws. Caught by Ferguson. Flagged down as he gets to the 8-yard line. Penalty in the secondary. Believe it's an illegal contact call on the Eagles.
Like they were riding CeeDee Lamb down the field just a little bit. And CeeDee sort of threw his arms up in the air as if to say, look at me, Mom.
Great.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense number 2. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Automatic.
First down.
On Darius Slay, who has an interception earlier in this game.
Take a look, see what you think. After 5 yards, got to get your hands off of him.
Who was that? Slay? Yeah, it was Slay.
Too far down the field.
All right, 1st and goal for the Cowboys.
1st and goal for the Cowboys. Chance to make this a 3-point game. Matt Farniak, the extra lineman, lines up to lead block. Rush fakes it.
Wow.
Ferguson.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Jake Ferguson. Career touchdown number 1.
This bootleg play has become a major factor. It's going to hesitate and then come out late. And that was just enough. You saw C.J. Gardner-Johnson hesitate for just a moment. That's some move there. That was nice by Jake Ferguson. Wow, look at this.
Wow.
Jake Ferguson played
Unbelievable.
tackling everybody. Like, okay,
17 unanswered points. 17 unanswered points for the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. The Eagles offense gotta score a touchdown when they come back on the field to stop this momentum. And they need a long drive to let that defense get their win. Unbelievable. When we come back from commercial break, it'll be 2017, Eagles over the Cowboys. Cowboys score 17 unanswered points. The Cowboys will be kicking off to the Eagles.
Cancer screening can help prevent and detect a number of cancers.
All right, let's see something.
/crucial catch or text catch to 635-635. It's how you can find the local cancer screening center and additional screening resources. The teams have been involved, and so too the First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, who was here sitting with some cancer patients, survivors, and families. And the north facade of the White House lit up on this Sunday night in pink in honor of National Breast Cancer Month, as the awareness is across the country and using the platform of the NFL to do that.
It's good stuff. Early detection. That is so much the key.
It's great to see the NFL using the platform. It reaches as many Americans as any of the NFL
Touchback.
games.
Eagles will be starting at the 25-yard line.
Touchback. Eagles take over the 25-yard, Chris.
Yeah, and this game has changed without Lane Johnson in the game. He was doing just fine, thank you, against a great player like Micah Parsons. And did he get a little help occasionally? He did, but he is absolutely one of the best. Then they flip over to Jake Driscoll, and you could just feel that the pressure was starting to build, right? You could just feel it. And I don't
All right, first and 10.
Dallas go away from that anytime soon now.
Here's Parsons right over here, over the backup tackle, Driscoll. Philly gets to the run.
Good run. Good run. Good run, Miles.
Of 13.
Good run. First and 10 for the Eagles. Good run.
Energy going again.
Yeah, and let him get a little taste of some of these big guys coming out hitting them. Like, all right, you think you're going to run around our guy? How about if you get a little taste of Landon Dickerson coming right down your throat?
Dickerson, the second-round pick out of Alabama back in 2021. From the 38, more time. Sanders pulled back.
4-yard gain, second and 6.
43-yard line. Again, just to set the storyline here, Eagles 5-0, third 5-0 start in franchise history. They had a couple of dominant wins, 3 tight wins. The Cowboys lose the opener. You think, boy, it's going to be really dark for them. No Dak Prescott for 4 to 6 weeks. They win all 4 games. Mike McCarthy has stayed steady. Dak looks like he's around the corner, ready to come back. But if Dallas can come back from down 20-0 in Philadelphia and get
second and 5.
Man, would that give the Cowboys some momentum?
Let's go. Don't touch that.
Tiger, you're an audible tonight. No, Tiger Woods and Sanders.
1-yard gain, third and 4.
It's a gain of 1. Tristan Hill says enough of that.
Yeah, the one thing that this offense tonight has done is sort of slow down. And there you get a look. Shane Steichen, I want to make sure I say that exactly right, who really has put together
3rd and 4 for the Eagles.
Game plan in the first half. And then now as a young coach, you have to adjust, right? There's Dan Quinn on the other side, standing up, ball caught backwards.
This Cowboys defense has adjusted in this second half.
In zone coverage, too.
Big pressure look. They have an answer.
Bring 4. Hurts going to take off and get there. Nice move to get 5 in the first down.
Good run. Good run.
One thing you can't account
First
for
down.
is the ability of the
Good run.
to take off, make that move to just move the chains.
Great job by Jalen Hurts there. He sees this double-A blitz, and once they go backwards, he just falls right behind them. I thought they were really going to try to come after him again. If there has been one issue, I would say, with Hurts, it's when they do something.
All right, 1st and 10. Eagles from their own 49.
That's it.
Toss play.
49 toss to Boston Scott working left.
Good run. That's about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6.
Couple of first downs, back to a ground game here for Philadelphia after a very dry third quarter on the offensive side.
Yeah, it really was completely necessary, wasn't it? You could just feel if Jalen Hurts had to sit in the pocket and throw anymore, the Eagles were going to spit up this lead. But now that they've reestablished the run game, I think you'll see them get back to some of the trickery that this read option and RPO game.
2nd and 5 for the Eagles.
The play clock is running down. Left him a little confused. Miles Sanders on the edge.
Like 1 yard gain. 3rd and 4.
Delay a game. Could have been a big loss. We'll set up 3rd down with 10:56 to go.
Yeah, they probably got away with a little motion along that line of scrimmage. And I guarantee you that's what Mike's saying over there. Like, come on. They were moving all over the place. Now do they bring the pressure here?
3rd and 4.
Look like it.
Last 3rd down, Hurts got it with his legs. 3rd and 4, he will give it this time.
Wow, Gainwell. 1st down.
The 2nd year back out of Memphis was Cousins with the defensive star for the Eagles, Fletcher Cox.
You can see how difficult this is. If he comes down at all, you're going to get Hurts around here. Fowler hesitates just a 1/10 of a second.
He had
Jalen
to.
Hurts with another perfect read.
He ain't had no damn choice.
Receivers have been quiet in the 2nd half. Gainwell again.
1st down. I'm sorry, not 1st down. Good run. A 5 yard gain.
This is just a power football side over there. It really is. There's so many different things that Jason Kelsey playing that center position can really orchestrate up front. He knows all these fronts. He knows these
2nd and 4.
how they have
Eagles are sustaining the drive, which they needed to do to get the defense to break.
very smart football player inside.
2nd and 4, Hurts takes the pitch, moves inside, slides down shy of the 1st down.
3rd and 1.
By a yard, but it'll bring up 3rd and 1.
They are just working Parsons all night long. That's what they're doing. They're not blocking him.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Ball time. Whoa, over the top.
Damn, he still got there. He still got there. QB sneak, and he still got there. First and 10 for the Eagles. They sustaining the drive. That's all they need to do.
Watch this dive over the top here and just missed.
The Eagles on these 3rd and 1s have just been crowding right behind and pushing Hurts. And Dallas is trying to find a way to stop it. That's why they've got so many folks. They have so many folks at the top of the line and the jump there, but still can't stop Hurts.
1st and 10.
12 to go.
Short game. About a yard. About a yard.
And Landon Dickerson, who we've been talking about.
2nd and 9 for the Eagles.
Last week against Arizona.
It's a good drive they're putting together.
So Sua
Got to score a touchdown, though.
in the game and
Got to score a touchdown right here.
that one last week.
Eagles had 9 offensive linemen active for tonight, and they've dipped into the reserves for a pair.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9, a throw here by Hurts. Caught. A.J. Brown made a man miss. Brown inside the 10-yard line. Parsons takes him down at the 6.
1st and goal from the 5.
Anthony Brown missed the tackle.
It's a great route. You're going to have somebody inside that's going to give him a little help as well, sort of bounce him over the top, and then it is all A.J. Brown. He is just one of the best in football after the catch.
All right, 1st and goal from the 7.
Just the 3rd completion of the 2nd half. Eagles go quick. Hurts reads it, throws it.
Good pass. Good pass. Good play. Good play.
There is a flag down 2 in the end zone. See if that was involving the separation at all, the celebration at all. It was Diggs who took his helmet off in that end zone. Here's the touchdown. We think it'll stand.
There's the read. Now you've got to deal with
Damn.
the quarterback. And, oh, yeah, I forgot about the wide receiver. All night long, they've been hitting that little flat route on the outside. Smith is picking
Good
that.
pass,
He
good
went in,
catch.
doesn't pick, turns around, easy touchdown.
There's Diggs taking his helmet off in anger and frustration.
Ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense, number 7.
And now the delay is the officials are over there on the opposite side discussing with Sirianni what he wants to do.
Philadelphia has elected to enforce that penalty on the 2-point try.
Yeah. So they thought he might do. Go to the 1-yard line, try to take an 11-point lead, because we know what the Eagles like to do when they're 1 yard away. And he's going to bring everybody to the little.
So they're going for the 2-point conversion.
Zone, although you never know if they've got something off of that.
I tell you, Shane Steichen was so creative on that drive. He was hurting at several positions along the offensive line. He made it work, and I'm going to guess they've got something, even if they go up there and look like they're going to run a quarterback sneak, that they might have something else. Because everybody on that last one went flying over the pile. Who could be left to play defense? Nope, no sneak.
It's boring. Just going to spread everybody out, work out of the pistol. See how good they've been under Sirianni. Going for 2. Just take it to an 11-point lead. On the inside,
Damn, he stuffed it. Damn, he stuffed it.
So it remains a
Damn, he stuffed it.
7:02 to go. The Heisman Trophy.
All right, so the Eagles, as needed, had a long drive, got the defensive break, got it down in the red zone. Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith, touchdown, went for 2, got stuffed. So the score is now 26-17. Eagles over the Cowboys. Eagles over the Cowboys. Let me change the quarter. I'm all behind. Let me change the quarter. Eagles over the Cowboys, 26-17. When we come back from commercial break, Eagles will be kicking it off to the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see what they do when they get the ball back.
Sunday, see what the quarterback situation is for Miami. Cam Hayward and the Steelers defense hold up against Tom Brady. See what the quarterback situation is for Pittsburgh as well. Football night at 7 Eastern. And we'll be with you on NBC and Peacock, of course, for the Sunday night game. Dallas will take over the 25, Melissa.
Mike, I talked to Cooper Rush's wife, Lauren, and asked her what has changed in their lives since he took over as starter. She said nothing. They lay very low, don't leave the house much. In fact, this week she told him, I'm coming to Philadelphia. And he asked, why? And she said, what do you mean why? You're the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. You're playing a 5-0 team. I want to be there for you. And he said, well, flights are expensive. She said, I don't care. As you can see, she won that battle. And for the record, she flew on miles.
That is cool. That is really cool.
Have you ever known a wife that didn't win that battle?
First and goal. I mean, 1st and 10. Empty set for the Cowboys.
Some work to do here. 7 to go. Down 9. First pass. They caught the last one.
2-yard gain.
Taken care of by the
2nd and 8.
linebacker Kaiser White, who's been busy
6:50 remaining in the fourth quarter.
In space. This is not easy. We've already seen some of what these Dallas tight ends and Ferguson in particular can do in space. He had no problem making that tackle.
Dallas, it doesn't have to be in warp speed, but they need to move with some energy. 6.5 to go. Elliott to the left. See, good job to get through the hole.
Goodness gracious. Nice run. First down, Cowboys.
First down, Ezekiel Elliott, gain of 11 yards. He's 12 carries, 79 yards now.
They still going to hurry up.
And Zeke is sort of staying with the same formula. He is looking like he's going to take it up inside, and then he's bouncing it to the edge. It's a really
Zeke 12 for 74 tonight and a touchdown. That's a good night for him.
Against these
That's a good night for him.
players that are so wide for the Eagles.
So Kellen Moore's done a nice job with his play call here in the second half. Elliott on the edge. Massive block on that outside. But Elliott can't get too far as he goes to the bench. Say, Pollard, you get in, man. Go ahead. We'll switch.
Watch Terrence Steele on this one.
Man, yeah, he tossed some damn body.
Right out around the corner here.
He tossed some damn body.
Wow. He has really shown something this year. He really has. He's played
2nd and 8 for the Cowboys at the own 40.
Got the job done on defense. Tony Pollard, now the back.
Play action.
Rush downfield. CD Lamb open. It's underthrown.
Wow.
And intercepted.
Wow.
Johnson hurt his hand earlier in this half.
Wow.
He's more than okay.
Wow. Another interception by Cooper Rush. Ball got there late.
Brandon Graham's pressure.
Ball got there late.
All the way downfield where he wanted to. As he got rocked. CJ Gardner-Johnson comes over. And looks pretty clean.
Yeah, that's definitely a clean block. That's definitely a clean block. All right, so Eagles come up with the turnover. Cooper Rush with his 3rd interception of the night. I think it's pretty safe to say that he's not going to be their starter next week. So Eagles get the ball back with about 6 minutes left. Eagles up 26-7. Commercial break.
touchdown, but a lot of elements changed the play.
Brandon Graham, the Super Bowl hero, and he got that final sack fumble against Tom Brady, comes up huge again. It's his hit that forced this ball to wobble out. C.G. Gardner-Johnson cleans it up, but watch this. CD was gone for a touchdown. But Graham doesn't get that hit on Cooper Rush.
And he beat Tyler Smith, the rookie left tackle. Of course, Tyron Smith, the start of the season, the 8-time Pro Bowler, had that injury, the avulsion injury, the hamstring tore off the bone. So they had to go to the first-round pick, Tyler Smith, who was going to be a...
All right, 1st and 10. Eagles at their own 47. 5 minutes left in the game. Good play.
First down gain from Miles Sanders. As we're inside
Good run.
5 minutes.
9 yards.
Chris,
2nd and 1.
This team is an interesting mix of young players and veterans. You see the young players like Hurts and Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown in the prime of his career. But Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox are still around. And those veterans come up in big spots with big plays.
Yeah, they sure do. Brandon Graham's been a great player here for a long, long time. And what he does in the biggest moments, and because they're playing him less, here we go back to the stick again, but because they're playing those veteran players less, now you're starting to see those guys
It was offsides.
big plays at the end of the game.
Penalty marker thrown from both sides. The down judge and the line judge. Two officials that look straight across the line of scrimmage. And they are the two in conversation with John Husson.
Illegal formation.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, offside.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Saw Fletcher Cox as soon as the derisive Dallas chant started. Fletcher Cox turned into Eagles cheerleader.
Yeah, there's been many a fist fight between green and blue over the years.
And you can see how low to the ground they were trying to get, and that helmet was right on the football from the Dallas side. So 4:20 left, first down to the Eagles at the 39.
All right, 1st and 10. 4:20 in running on the Eagles 39.
Hurts will keep it. Slide down inbounds inside of 5 minutes. That keeps the clock
6-yard gain.
Well, you probably
2nd and 4.
Rush say that he got hit underneath the chin and it should have been a foul. Let's take a look at all the way through.
No.
Not really.
No, you didn't get hit.
Hands on either side of the face mask, but you saw Rush go, come on, you should have called that. Terry, that was not, though, right?
Absolutely not, Chris. Slight contact, glancing at best. No foul.
2nd and 5. 3:40 in the running. At the Cowboys 34-yard line.
The average number of roughing the passer penalties down per game at this point in the season.
Damn. Damn. He blew that play up.
Miles Sanders, 3:28 to go.
3rd down.
Think about using his timeouts.
3:20 in the running.
Walking towards the official, but he's going to wait.
Well, obviously you have to have it here, and this is where Dallas is at their best. And we'll see. They got to Jalen Hurts once with an all-out blitz. Are you willing to try in the biggest moment of the game? Who knows? Maybe you create a fumble. Maybe you drive them out of field goal range.
3rd and 7. 3 minutes in the running.
Oh, there you go. Look out. Ball's on the ground. Let's see who's got it. Is that Kelsey who ended up getting it? Let's see. It is. Jason Kelsey got it back, and Dallas takes the timeout. Just show that, Chris. They started to walk up that pressure, and it threw off the communication on the snap, and Hurts. And almost a big mistake. We're back at 30 seconds.
All right, so timeout. Dallas calls the timeout. 30-second timeout. I don't know what happened between Hurts and Kelsey, but Kelsey threw the ball back a little early. Hurts wasn't expecting it. It probably kicked him out of field goal range. Yeah, that's a bad joint, man. That's definitely a bad joint. So the Cowboys won't get the ball back. 2:46 left. Cowboys got 2 timeouts. I don't foresee Cooper Rush being able to get down there like that. Not in a rush. He needs time. He needs to dink and dunk it down. So we'll see what happens.
Fossil, known as Bones around the league, always has something up his sleeve. They bring the pressure on Sipas up the middle, but he gets rid of it quickly. Kevontae Turpin won't get to it, and it'll go out of bounds.
Good punt at the 11.
The 11-yard line. So 89 yards to go for Dallas with 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to stop it.
Sometimes the best players by veteran players is exactly this. You make a mistake, and Kelsey, I think, knew there was a problem, turns around immediately and went and got the football. If Dallas recovers that fumble, different situation.
No doubt. Ball around midfield. We had a visit with Jason. We talked to Travis a few weeks ago. We had the Chiefs. Mentioned those two guys have a podcast together. I wonder if that play will come up on their pod this week. But man, are they entertaining.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 12.
Terrific players over the years. 2:39. Dallas needs to score twice. Cooper Rush step up to throw.
Terrible pass. This is a terrible pass.
Shot the tight end.
Well, you saw when Dallas was able to get it going, it was when Ezekiel Elliott got the running game going. And it's really been true of Philadelphia tonight as well. That drive was so masterful after Dallas cut it down to 20-17, and they just pounded the ball down the field with that little
2nd and 10. Empty set for the Cowboys.
Each team is running for exactly 134 yards. Dallas has also thrown it for 134 yards tonight. And that was pulled away by Hendershot. The rookie out of Indiana went up to get it.
220 and running.
Spot. It doesn't get the extra yards because contact was made as they caught it. Dallas trying to sneak as many plays as they can on this side of the 2-minute. First down from 23. Rush hit as he throws. Incomplete.
2:03. 2nd down.
Son Reddick.
Well, really, this side has been a bit of a problem in the pass protection during the course of this year, and at the time Connor McGovern just could not hold up.
2nd and 10. 2:03 left on the clock. This is probably the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Yes, 2:05. Sometimes they let those plays go just in case they are a fumble. And they weren't, so it goes back to when it hit the ground. 2:05. Rush out. Lamb, you can stay in bounds here because it's a 2-minute warning. But he goes out. 2 minutes left here in Philadelphia, and the Eagles are that close to a 6.
All right. So 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Cowboys, it'll be 2nd down. We come back from the commercial break. Cowboys down 26-17. They're going to try to make a little comeback. See if they can get the ball in at least field goal range to start off. So we'll see how it works out. But 2-minute warning, commercial break. When we come back, Dallas 2nd down. Eagles up 26-17.
Maybe the last bit of energy the Philadelphia crowd has for this weekend. They have brought it all 3 nights. The 2 Phillies wins in the playoffs. And this game tonight, it's been a good one. Dallas climbed right back in it with 17 in a row after the Eagles scored the first 20. Rush throws. Elliott's got it out of bounds.
First down.
Cowboys staying alive here. Buck 56, 2 timeouts, trying to get it down the field. As always, Chris, you always are great about mentioning this. You can get the field goal on the front end of this thing if it works out better to give you a chance.
Yep, you're going to have to, in all likelihood, unless you score this play, recover an onside kick.
Rush from the 35. Eagles bring 4. Rush on the roll. Not much down there.
Nope, throws it away. 2nd and 10.
Michael Gallup was covered on that side where he had rolled to. Gallup targeted 6 times. Fletcher Cox hustling off the field. Mentioned Cox and Brandon Graham telling us they've been locker mates since they were together. Been here 11 years and 10 years respectively, or 13 years and 11 years respectively. Their lockers been next to each other the whole time. See a lot of guys come in and out of that locker room.
2nd and 10.
Well.
Cowboys on the own 35.
Still doing it. Over 35 rush away from Graham.
CeeDee Lamb, he got a long.
Lamb to the 40-yard line, goes down there.
Lamb to the Eagles 40.
Gets the ball right back to the center, who places it down, maximize the clock. Contact with Maddox kept going. Rush. Intercepted almost by Graham.
Incomplete.
Graham almost had a pick.
Definitely almost had an interception.
Lotu almost had one as well as it was ricocheting around.
If you know Brandon Graham, you know you've been hearing that story for the rest of his life. You need to come up with that one. But here we go. This is big. You've got to start calculating a little bit here, right? I think you're still with the 2 timeouts, plenty of time to work it, but I've been saying it all night. And nobody's paying attention to me. They did hit the CD right over the middle of the field. I still think there are opportunities.
2nd and 10. And the Eagles 41.
For the 41. Rush protected.
Good defense, Slay.
Darius Slay is there again.
Good defense, Slay. 3rd and 10.
Defensive player of the week in the Monday nighter. He shut down Justin Jefferson and the Vikings, had 2 picks in that game. He's been good when thrown at tonight.
I don't know. I know they love Gallup and they think that he can play against anybody. I've seen enough of Darius Slay tonight and a few games on television this year. I think I'm trying somebody else.
And his 8 interceptions with the Lions in 2017. 3rd and 10. Look out, Reddick coming.
Terrible play.
It's incomplete.
Terrible.
Reddick was on the move there.
Kick the damn field goal.
They try a 59-yard field goal?
Yeah, you need to.
I think you will because you've got a guy that can make it. And here's somebody we really haven't talked about tonight. Hassan Reddick is
good way to bend
for this team. And now a monster with a guy who can.
They missed this one. This is it. Game over.
Weapon 13 of 14 this year. Long at 54, but he can definitely make it from here.
He's made a 63-yarder against the Eagles. Brett Maher did that in 2019. This is from 59 yards.
Damn, wide right. That's it. Game over. Wide right. Game over.
Crushed that one. Much like Harrison Butker nailed the 62-yarder at the end of the half.
Game over.
Game today. But Maher misses, and the Eagles are in great shape.
They are in great shape, and they deserve this win. But I will say this. The Dallas Cowboys made it interesting.
Oh, yeah.
And a team that averaged, 31 points a game last year and now 19 points a game this year without their quarterback is about to get their quarterback back. So this division has been really good, but it's not over.
Dallas will
First and
be
10 for the Eagles
third place.
at the own 49. They're going to just run the clock out, man.
Up by 95. Giants got the win over the Ravens. Mike McCarthy will take his second time.
Come on, Mike. Let the clock run out,
Eagles
man.
about to become
Look at him.
the third Eagles team to go 6-0.
He's a fun guy to be around. He was telling us the story of the preseason game in which they were down 28-0 to the Pats.
This is his first year.
In about the second quarter, his first year, yeah. And he went home, and he was like, "Can you believe they're booing us 28-0 in this preseason?" His wife said, "What'd you give them to cheer about?" It didn't take her long to fit right into Philadelphia.
Well, you see the next game's coming up. You can play the what-if game. Who knows? As we saw
Offside.
the Cowboys.
That's offside.
Week or so, 2 weeks in the NFL. Who knows who's good right now? Anybody can win any of these games, but they've got a chance to get on a little run here. They'll be favored, barring injury, in all of those games, and who knows if they will be 10-0 when we come back in here.
Defense number 27. 5-yard penalty, second down.
The Sunday after Thanksgiving to play the Green Bay Packers. Their 2 against the Giants are late in the season, including Week 18 here. The Week 14 game.
All right, 2nd and 3 for the Eagles. 58 seconds left. 1 first down. It's a wrap. It's really a wrap already.
Eagles have a lot of ways to win. You know, they just had tonight. They had more ways to win this game. But I really appreciate the heart and the adjustments that we saw out of the Dallas Cowboys, both on offense and defense. And
Odigizua and Kelsey were kicking. Odigizua tackles Kelsey. And a Cowboy-Eagle game has broken out. As that was all going down, I think you may have saw a kick. I don't know if they are placed in the proper spot.
They about to rumble on the field.
if those last two guys can get along, anybody can get along.
Personal foul. Defense number 97. 15-yard penalty. First down.
That's it. Game over.
Odigizua was the one there, and the Eagles are going to make sure they let their fans know they'll celebrate. Watch Odigizua back into this play. Kelsey's pushing him. They go back and forth. Game on.
Kelsey was just trying to finish him. He did over the pile, and then take down, reversal, the whole thing. But this just sets up the next one.
Absolutely.
You know, it just sets up. I'm telling you, that is going to be some show when they
look
end
at
up back in
Sirianni.
Dallas.
Look at Sirianni. Son of a coach, Division III football, Mount Union. He's got an edge to him. There's no doubt about it. They like him. They like him. Kelsey was telling us how much they enjoy him.
And Fletcher Cox came over and went, "Come on, man, you're not whipping anybody."
Well, he's chest bumping coaches down there, knocking people over. So,
all right.
Dallas has coming up.
Eagles taking a knee.
We're on a bye this week, and then the Bears. 11 of the 16 teams in the NFC, by the way, have 3 or 4 losses, including the next 3 opponents. And then they've got 2 5-1s at the moment, the Vikings and the Giants. The Eagles started 6-0 in 81. My old partner, Ron Jaworski, is the quarterback of that team. Great Syracuse quarterback Donovan McNabb was the quarterback of the 04 Eagles, who went 7-0. And add to this list the 6-0 2022 Philadelphia Eagles. And just making sure that everybody heads back to their locker room without any extracurriculars here as this one wraps up.
I think Jalen Hurts made a little statement tonight as well. I mean, that was nearly a perfect first half. Struggled a little bit with some of those offensive line injuries in the second half, but he's good to go. Huge month of September. Backs it up with a win over the Cowboys. Good stuff.
Yeah, hang on here. They're just still mulling over. There's a little bit of conversation going on. You heard Jalen say, whoa, hang on a second. Still a little bit of, unhappy words being exchanged. Now everybody's starting to head back on the Dallas side and the Eagles side as well. As Diggs and Hurts, who know each other well from their Bama days, share some love. Philly 26, Dallas 17, Sunday Night Football post.
All right.
First, these messages from your local NBC station.
That's it, man. That's it. That's it. The Eagles take care of business. Final score: Eagles 26, Dallas 17. Hell of a game, man. It wasn't a snore fest after all. Dallas made it interesting. Eagles defense came up big in the fourth quarter to go ahead and knock any hope out of their dreams. Hey man, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me Sunday night. I know it's late. It's 11:30 right now. It's been a long day, but I definitely appreciate all the love and support. No stream tomorrow. We will be back Tuesday. NLCS, Phillies, Padres. I think the game starts at 8 o'clock. We'll be streaming 5 minutes before the game starts. Appreciate all the love and support. Like the video, hit the subscribe button. That's it, man. I appreciate all the love and support. Like I said again. See y'all guys Tuesday, man. I'm out.